Hi guys, good evening. Guys, if you're able to see my screen, just type yes in the chat box so that we can get started. Thanks for the confirmation, everyone. So today we are going to start with Java. Okay. Today will be the first session on core Java part that we are going to look at. Fine. So if you are new to core Java, I am going to explain everything from scratch, starting from ABCDs of core Java. I am going to start. Later, after ABCDs of core Java, I am going to create the words. With the words, I am going to create the sentences. With the sentences, I am going to create paragraphs. With the paragraphs, I am going to create pages. With the pages, I am going to create chapters. And with the chapters, I am going to create book. Okay. So this is what I am going to do, guys. So that way of learning we are going to go with in terms of core Java. I'm going to go in a step-by-step fashion, and this is the first session on core Java, which is required for learning Selenium automation. So core Java is one of the prerequisites that is required before we start learning Selenium automation. Hence, we need to learn core Java. So before going to the core Java and all, just give me a second, guys. Let me open the notes. Better way to open the notes is let me go to my Telegram group. Just give me a second. I'll go to the Telegram group. Okay. So here, I'm going to start core Java today. Just give me a second. Yeah, getting started with Java. This is the link. I'll paste the link here so that you guys can see. Guys, confirm whether you are able to see the notes. Just confirm in the chat box if you guys are able to see the notes of core Java. From scratch, I'm going to cover core Java, guys. If this is your first day also, you don't have to worry because it's a very fresh topic. Till now, I didn't cover core Java. So the people who have joined today, right, don't need to worry. So because everything is being covered for you from scratch. Okay. Getting started with Java in your Windows machine. Okay. So we are starting with Java from very basics, from scratch. Fine. So guys, are you ready? Ready for the core Java that is required for learning Selenium automation? I'll cover as much as possible core Java. Neither I will go very depth, neither I will not, cover at a high level. It will be in between, guys. Okay. It will be somewhere in between. That extent of Java that I'm teaching you guys will be enough for learning Selenium automation smoothly. Okay. If any other thing is required, so it's not like other trainers. I will not do like other trainers, like where, the trainers will teach you only very few basics of core Java, and then they will take your focus onto the complete, complete Selenium. They will put the focus on, but I am not like that. I give importance to Java also. Okay. I give importance to Java also. So the training of Selenium Java, the equal importance I give to Java. The kind of importance I give to Selenium, the same importance I give to Java. Why? Because when you attend the interviews, most of the questions they will not ask you on Selenium, guys. They'll ask you on Java only. Okay. But you should have the experience on Selenium, but knowledge of Java. Okay. So then only you'll be able to crack the interviews. So Java is very important. Don't take it light. It's one of the main prerequisites for learning Selenium automation. So I will give as much importance as possible that is required for learning Selenium automation. Okay. So let's begin, guys. First of all, what is Java? What is Java, guys? What is Java?
It's a programming language.
Yes, correct. Java is a programming language. Front end or back end, if I ask you. Is it a front end programming language? Till now, in the previous sessions, we have seen HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Those were front end, right? But what about Java? Is it front end or back end? It's a backend. The real application programming, applications are built using this programming language. Is a backend programming language, guys. Backend programming language. There are many other programming languages similar to Java, guys, that can be used for building the developing the applications. Okay. So there's a backend programming language. Why I call that as a backend is, for example, if you have this laptop here, and in your laptop you have opened one browser. Let's say you opened one website like www.qfox.com website you opened. When you open the website, the moment you open the website in your laptop, a request will be sent to the server. A request will be sent to the server over the internet protocol, HTTP protocol or whatever. Server may be at a remote location like Singapore or something. My laptop, I am in India. Okay, in one of the state in India I am. But when I open this website URL in my machine, okay, guys, try to open qfox.com in your machines. Tell me whether you're able to access qfox.com. Just try that. I want everyone to open qfox.com website in one of your browsers in your computer machine and say whether it is opening or not. Just if it is opening, just type yes. If it's not opening, type no. Sonali is saying yes, it's opened in her machine. What about other people, guys? Be interactive. Other is saying yes, it's opening. qfox.com is opening in your website. Janavi is saying opening. A lot of people are saying opening. Now I'll ask you one question. You are able to open qfox.com. If I ask you, do you have the code for qfox.com website in your machine? Is the code developed by, is the code, that is created by the developer for building this qfox.com website is in your machine? Tell me, guys, is that code that is required for developing this application, web application that is qfox.com is in your machine? No, it's not there. Then where it is there? Then where the code is there? In the server. In the server, guys. It's hosted somewhere in the server. Okay. It is on the server, guys. Okay. I'm using some server hosting website like SiteGround. I have to pay some money because this is my website. I created this website. But whatever the code that I have used for developing this qfox.com, I have posted in on a particular server on a sharing basis, particular machine on a sharing basis. I have taken one server. Okay, I'm paying money for the SiteGround people for maintaining this server for me. And this server actually of mine is in Singapore right now. It's in Singapore, guys. So the code that is developed for this building this qfox.com is in the server. When you press when you access this URL, a request is being sent to the server, and server code is running, and based on the server code, a response is coming. Based on the response, the qfox.com page is getting opened. Whatever the page that is opened in your machine, right? The qfox.com page is opening because of the response that is being sent back to the client machine, that is your laptops and all. But do you have the code in your machine? The answer is no. The code is there in the server machine. Okay, even it is not there in my machine also. I have hosted the code in the server machine. So using which programming language this code is written, if I ask you, it can be written using any of the backend programming languages. Backend programming languages, it can be written with. Some examples of backend programming languages are Java is one of the example. What are the other examples of backend programming languages? Can anyone say what are the different type of backend? Yes, Java is one thing, Python is something. Yes, C language, C++. Then JavaScript also can be used as a backend and front end both. So you can also use JavaScript also. Then C#, it can be C#. Yes, it can be PHP. My website is built on PHP only. This qfox.com is built using PHP, backend programming language only. Then Perl can be there. Okay, like that Ruby can be there. Yes, and so on. Many programming languages. Okay, these are all backend programming languages. Then the page is built using what? Here, the code for developing the application is developed using the backend programming languages like Java, Python, C# and all those stuff. But what about this one? Whatever the UI that you are seeing on the screen, built using what? UI for displaying the pages on the browsers is built using front-end languages, front-end stuff like HTML for structure, CSS for styling, JavaScript for dynamic nature of the applications, and others also, front end other things also will be there. But here backend Java will be used case. Okay, the actual code for developing the application is done in Java. The front end UI part, buttons and all, visibility and all, right? Whatever the operations you are performing on the operation may send some request to server, and programming code that is written using some backend programming language will run and a response will come. The response will come in the form of HTML, CS, JavaScript, etc. And that will be understood by the browsers and browsers will display the pages. This is what happens in real time. Clear everyone? What happens in real time is clear. Now is it clear where Java will fall, where HTML, CSS, JavaScript will fall? Is it clear for you? Everyone clear? Any questions you can ask me right now itself. If it is not clear, if anyone have any confusions, you can ask me guys, okay? If it is not clear for anyone, you can ask me. Able to understand this? Front end, back end. This is front end, this is back end. Whatever the things that are displaying on the UI, when you open the application URL are built using front end, but whatever the actual code that is developed by the developers for developing this application is back end. Yes.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, Jagan.
I have a doubt. So for front end, we will write the code in HTML, and for back end, we will write in Java or PHP like that.
Anything.
Then
Yes,
we
correct.
will integrate the code.
What is that?
For front end, we need to write in separate programming language, and in
Yes.
for back
For
end,
example,
we
if I
need to
take
write
you to this application, for
separate
example,
language.
yes, I'll explain you with one example. Let's say I'm taking you to this application, right? You can see the front end of this page in a while. Just let's wait for the application to load. Somehow it's not loading here. Is there any problem with the application? So let me open the application. Hope that it will open. Doesn't open also not a problem. Looks like the site can't be reached. It's down. Have to get it up again. Okay, my internet connection is stable. Whatever other things, just give me a second. Is the problem with my site or my internet? Let me see. Since some internet problems, it's just give me a second. Still, it is not coming, but this website is coming. Just give me a second. I'll explain. This is coming, but this is not coming. Anyone able to open this application URL tutorialsninja.com/demo? Try in your machine. Guys, able to open this application in your machine? Just find it out and let me know. I posted in the chat box the application URL. See whether that you are able to open or not. See whether that particular application is getting opened or not. If it is opening here, that's fine. Is my voice breaking? Anyone? Is my voice breaking? There is some temporary glitch in my internet, maybe. Let's see. Let's hope it gets resolved. Voice is clear, no problem. But my internet, there is a problem. Just give me a second. It happens. These days it's happening, guys. Something here. What about this one? Reload it. No problem. I'll take another example. Open QA, open cart, I'll say. Yeah, it's maybe there is some problem with my application, it seems. It's not opening in your PC from afternoon onwards. Okay, maybe the server is down. I need to check with my team to get it up. So I'll make a note otherwise. Tutorials Ninja application is not opening up. I have to see. I'll check and let you know, guys. Okay, fine. Just go back. And here I'll say free download. Not free download, demo I'll go. Because my application is not opening, there is no other way for me. So here is the thing. Guys, can you see the application here? Is the website URL or not? Yes or no? Yes, right? So it's a front end. This is a front end part, right? It's a front end part. There's a lot of things here. For example, if I take you to this and log out here and take you to the login page here, you will see the UI. Here, this heading, this particular subheading, this label, this field, this placeholder text, this label, this field, this placeholder text, this forgot password link, this login button, this continue button, this new customer, this register account, and all these options that you can see on the screen are built using which language? The options are using all these buttons and all those things on this are built using the structure of this page is built using HTML, and the styling is being done by CSS, and dynamic nature of these elements is being done by JavaScript, right? HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But when you enter some email address here, when you enter one password here, what is the default username password for this? I don't know. I'm trying something. So some invalid credentials or valid credentials if you are entering, and then you are clicking on the login button. When you are clicking on the one, you are getting a warning saying no match for email address and password. So here what is happening, guys? What is happening? The UI is built using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but when you click on the login button, a request will be sent to the server, and server need to run the code and check whether these credentials are available in the database, process the request, and send a response back to the client machine. These credentials are proper credentials, you will get logged in. Otherwise, you will not get logged in. So how this functionality is working? How this functionality is working? We have to write some backend code or not for this login functionality to work. Just for the displaying of these headings, buttons, labels, HTML, CSS, JavaScript is enough. But when you enter the credentials and click on the login button, some code should run, and that code of the application should run, and that should allow us to, if the proper credentials are given, the code in the server machine should run, and it should send a response back to us. And because of the processing proper response we got, we should be able to log in if these are valid credentials. If they are not valid credentials, we'll get this kind of message from the server. Okay, clear now? What is backend, what is front end is clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is what is front end means only UI part. The functioning of this application is being done with help of running the actual code in the server. Okay. So such kind of actual code you are building in the server, you have to use backend programming languages like Java, Python, C, C++, JavaScript, C#, PHP, Perl, Ruby, etc. And front-end programming language, we have to use front-end HTML, CS, JavaScript, and others. Okay. So this is what is front-end and backend. So Java is one of the programming languages. Okay, Java is one of the programming languages in the backend side. Okay, Java is one of the programming languages in the backend side. So the same Java programming language that developers use for building the applications as a backend programming language, we are going to use for what purpose? We as software testers are going to use this Java for what purpose then? While developers use this Java backend programming language for building the applications, we are going to use for what purpose? Automation testing purpose. Right? We are going to use this Java programming in automation, some coding and some Selenium automation, whatever combination, we'll be able to write the code. Okay. So we are going to use this programming language not for developing an application, because we are software testers and we don't want to build the application. We want to test the application. For testing that, to write the automation scripts for testing it, we are going to learn Java programming language or going to use a Java programming language. Okay. Developers will use it for a different purpose, Java programming language for building the applications, but we are going to use a Java programming language for writing the automation scripts for testing the application. The context is different. Everyone clear with this? What is the role of Java in Selenium is the next one. I will tell you. Okay. In order to write the automation scripts and perform testing on the application, which I have not explained so far, how to use Java with Selenium, I didn't explain because Selenium concepts have not come yet. I am covering only Java part, but you need to understand that Java plays a main key role in Selenium automation. Okay. Java plays a very important role in Selenium automation. So using Java as a programming language, okay, we'll write the Selenium automation scripts. So how much important the Java plays a role in Selenium automation, I'm going to explain you right now. For example, there is swimming pool. Okay. Assume that the swimming pool is nothing but Selenium automation tool. Let's assume that. Now in this swimming pool, if there is no water, can you guys swim? Guys, can you swim? in the swimming pool? Without having any water, can anyone swim? What do you say, guys? Selenium is like a pool which doesn't have water here. Can you swim inside the pool which doesn't have water? Water is like Java here. Water is nothing but Java here. Okay. So that much important Java is in Selenium. Now understand the importance of how much important or the role the Java will play in Selenium automation or any other programming language other like Java, other than Java, like we have Python, C# or any programming language which supports Selenium automation plays a role. It's like equivalent to water, guys. Okay. If pool is not there, if you have water, there is no use. If you have the pool, but if you don't have the water, there is no use. Both are required. Selenium pool is required and Java water is required. Then only we'll be able to perform automation testing. Clear, everyone? The role of Java in Selenium automation, how much important is clear for you with this example? Java plays a major role and Selenium is nothing without Java, or Java is nothing without Selenium in terms of test automation. Okay. We have to use a tool. Without tool, only Java, nothing. If you have Selenium, but if you don't know any programming language, nothing. You cannot do any automation using Selenium. Okay. You have to learn Selenium. You have to learn Java. They are all equal important. Both are equally important. Same importance you have to give for Java. Same importance you have to give for Selenium. Going ahead, we are going to do that, guys. First, we are going to learn Java. After that, after some portion of Java is completed, we'll move to Selenium, and then we'll go to the advanced portions of Java, and again we'll go to the advanced portions of Selenium. We'll move to the framework concepts of Java. Before moving to framework concepts, some advanced Java will cover, and I'll cover the framework concepts. So before I touch any Java thing, I'll cover Java and touch only. Okay. So that's what is the thing that I'm going to plan for the upcoming sessions. What amount of Java is enough for Selenium? How much amount of Java is enough for Selenium? Do you have to learn the entire Java? I can break the Java into two parts. I can break the Java into two parts. One is core Java. And other one is advanced Java. One is core Java and other one is, these two parts I can break the Java into two parts, guys. One is core Java and other one is the advanced Java. So out of these two items, how much amount of Java is required? Do we have to learn both core Java and advanced Java? For automating Selenium, do we have to learn both core Java and advanced Java? The answer is no. Advanced Java is not required. Generally, developers will learn the advanced Java for building the applications. Along with the core Java, developers will learn the advanced Java to build the applications. But as part of software testing using Selenium automation, etc., only core Java is enough. This much is enough for software testers, guys. We don't have to learn advanced Java. Yes, core Java is sufficient. Yes, enough or sufficient for Selenium automation. We don't have to move to advanced Java. If you are very good at core Java, that is more than enough, guys. Try to increase your skill set in core Java going ahead, okay? If your intention is to learn Selenium automation, core Java is very important. Fine. Java at a high level can be divided as core Java and advanced Java, and only core Java is required for Selenium automation. Then what next? I am going to show you how to install and configure Java in your machines. Okay, I'm going to show you how to install Java and configure in your machines now. Okay, fine. So let's get started. In my machine, already Java is already there, guys. In my machine, Java is already there. What I'll do is I'll go to the control panel. So before showing you how to install Java in your machines, I'm going to uninstall Java in my machine, guys. Okay, because as part of other batch or something, right? I have installed Java in my machine that I'm going to uninstall. Some version of Java is already there in my machine. Let me go to the control panel. Everyone knows where to uninstall the softwares, right? So in my control panel, in the uninstall programs, Java is already there. I'm using Java JDK 21, something 0.02 version or something. I'm going to select that and uninstall that so that I can practically show you how to install it from scratch. Because I want to show you everything from scratch, guys, okay? Yeah, Praveen Kumar, what is your question? How to access Evernote that has been sharing? Kindly help. You can access on the browser. Whatever the Evernote links I'm providing, right? You can access on the browser. Is that okay? Or is your question any other question you are asking me? You can just click on the link and it will open in your browser. Okay, that Evernote links. Is that what you are asking?
Yes, sir.
This links you want?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll provide in the Telegram group. I have not been updating today. You know, at the end of the session, I'll try to update that. Okay, try to remind me at the end. Okay, once the session is done, right? Somewhere in the batch 2 will be there here. QFox batch 2. Here I'm not updating, but I'll try to update. I'll update all the things today itself, okay? At the end of the session, where you'll get all the notes and all. I'll explain that at the end, okay? Fine. I'll explain at the end. Once the session is done, I'll explain that. I'll also, some pending tasks are there. I'll try to upload that, okay? Fine. Okay, great. Try to remind me, guys, okay? Please remind me at the end of the session. But for now, I have uninstalled Java in my machine. In my machine, currently Java is not there. I'll go to my, just to cross check whether Java is successfully installed in my machine, uninstalled in my machine. I'll go to my C drive. Okay, in my C drive, I'll go to the program files and see if there is any Java folder. Java folder should not be there. Java folder is not there. So that means Java is not installed in my machine right now. So my machine is a fresh machine where I can show you how to install Java. Okay. How to install Java, I'm going to show you. So how to install Java in our machines is the thing. Simple. Whatever the software you want to download, right? Whatever the software you want to download in your machines, right? There are two keywords you have to give. Not only this Java software, any software that you want to download and install in your machine. There's a very small technique, guys. Yeah, you can do that. If you just by uninstalling Java, your project code will not go. Project code will not go, guys. Okay. Just by uninstalling Java, the project code will not go. I'll tell you how to safeguard your project and all. Okay, code and all. Don't try to uninstall. Manju, don't try to uninstall. But just follow my session. Okay. Don't try to do. If you already have Java in your machine, why to uninstall? Okay. If required, you can uninstall. But for now, just focus on my machine. So here, whenever you want to download any software, guys, what is the name of the software? Java. Java JDK you have to say, not simple Java, guys. Okay. What software you have to install, download? What software you have to download? Java JDK. Everyone type in the chat box. It's not simple Java, it's Java JDK you have to say. Everyone type Java JDK in the chat box so that you guys can remember. Whenever you are downloading Java, don't say Java download. Simply say Java JDK space download. Okay, it's not simple Java, it's Java JDK you have to remember, guys. Okay. We don't install the JRE version of the Java. We generally install the JDK version of the Java, which is more better. Okay. JDK we have to install. So once I click on this Java JDK download, right, you'll get this link where you just click on this Java downloads link where you'll be taken to this Oracle page containing the downloads. In the search results, in the first search result only we came Java JDK download. I got this oracle.com Java technologies download. Click on that link. And in that link, if you see, they're taking you to some website page. Java 22 is there, Java 21 is there, Java 17 available now is coming. Let the page load completely. Let the page load completely. Here JDK 22 is there, JDK 21 is there, JDK 17 is there. Many different versions of Java is there. Which version of Java you have to install? Tell me. Which version of Java you have to install? Tell me, guys. Which version of Java you have to install? For Selenium automation, the minimum version of the Java is, for Selenium automation, the minimum version of the Java is Java JDK 11. 11, guys. Minimum version you have to have for Selenium automation is 11 because Selenium no more supports Java 8. Selenium no more supports Java 8. Everyone know this? Everyone know that Selenium doesn't support Java 8? Selenium doesn't support Java 8. Okay, just Google search on that. If you are trying to use any version of Java, that is Java 8, starting from September 30, 2023, that is the last year. The last year, guys, the support for Java 8 has been removed by Selenium. So the minimum version of Java for now, when I am recording this session and all, tomorrow the Java 11 support also may be removed. You should be updated. Okay, then you have to go with other latest version, which applies to both Java bindings and Selenium grid. Java 11 will be the minimum version supported by Selenium. So everyone type in the chat box, what is the minimum version of the Java you have to have in your machine for Selenium automation purpose? What is the minimum version of the Java you should have? Java 11 is the minimum version of the Java you should have. So, but I don't want to go with Java 11, guys. If you guys want to go with Java 11, you are free to go with. If you want to go with Java 17, you can go with. If you want to go with Java 21, you can go with. But in my case, I always go with the latest versions of Java, guys. Okay, I always go with the latest versions of Java. To understand Java versions, what are the different versions of Java? I'll just Google search for Java versions. I'll get this Wikipedia page. I'll get this Wikipedia page, guys. In the Wikipedia page, if you see here, there's a table here. JDK 1.0, which got released in 1996 year. It's very long back, right? 1996 year, very long back. 23rd January, first version of Java got released. And then 1.1, then 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. From after 1.4, right, they, instead of saying 1.5, right, they started saying 5.0, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Okay. Earlier they used to say 1.1, 1.2, but after that they changed the naming convention to 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that, they're continuing, guys. 9, 10, and the latest version, if you can see, today's date is what? 10th May 2024. 10th May 2024. Okay. It's September, it's not yet come. 19th March is already over, but September 2024 has not come yet. That means 19th March 2024. If you see that 66 here, okay, sorry, Java SE 22 here, sorry. Okay, the latest version of Java is what now, guys? As per the today's date when I'm recording this session, what is the latest version of Java you can see? What is the latest version of Java that you can see in this table of Wikipedia page that we have currently in the market? Java SE 2022 is the latest version of Java we have. Okay, Java SE 22 is the latest version of Java we have in the market, guys. But am I going to choose Java SE 22? Am I going to take this latest version of Java? No, I'm not going to take. I am going to take the latest LTS version. Everyone type in the chat box latest LTS. Latest LTS version you have to say. I don't want to go with the latest version of Java. Rather, I want to go with the latest LTS version. This is not the latest LTS version. It is a normal latest version. But this is the latest LTS version. Okay. So earlier, whatever the yellow color boxes are there, that is Java SE 8, Java SE 11, Java SE 17, Java SE 21, R4 LTS versions are there so far. So anyhow, Selenium is not supporting Java 8. You have to ignore that. So remaining of this LTS versions, either you can use Java SE 11, either you can use Java SE 11, or you can use Java SE 17, or you can use Java SE 21. I am going to choose 21, guys, okay? Because in the available LTS versions, I'll take the latest one. Okay. LTS means what? Anyone know what is LTS? Long-term support. LTS means what? Everyone type in the chat box. Long-term support. LTS means long-term support. So once you install a particular version of the Java, and you can use it for a longer period of time, because the Oracle company will give you a lot of updates. Okay, it will not stop the updates. That is called as long-term support. Support will be there for the long term. Till when I have the support? Today, if I have installed Java, let's say of the Java SE 21, I have the support till 2031. I don't have to worry much. That is next 7 years. I don't have to worry. Even though I don't change the version, also no issues, because I'll keep getting the updates from the Java Oracle company. I'll get the updates. If a particular software starts giving the updates, right, there may be some problem, security problems or something will come in your machine, and it's not recommended to use such kind of versions for which updates are stopped. For example, whatever these versions that are 18, 19, 20, you see in between 17 and in between 17 and 21, there are 3 versions of Java which are non-LTS. The lifespan of this version is only 6 months, guys. Support period is only 6 months. After 6 months, they will stop the support. People have to upgrade to the latest version. And after using this 19 version for 6 months, you'll get the support from Java. After that, you have to go to the latest version of Java and then use it for 6 more months. Instead of switching from one version to one version, right? What if I take one better version of the Java that is not going to change till 2031? I'm going to get the support, okay? And for a long period of time. If not, right, at least 1 or 2 years also I can use, no problem, without hesitation, okay? People can still use Java SE 11, guys, because support is still 2032. People can still use Java SE 17, 2029. But Selenium is not supporting Java 8, but there are a lot of people around the globe who are still using Java 8 because support is there for 2013. Only Selenium is not supporting, but developers are still using Java 8 for developing the applications, okay? Because the support for Java 8 is still there. They don't want to go to the latest version. They are okay with the old version, okay? They feel that this Java 8 version is enough for them, okay? So, but for Selenium automation, whenever I take any versions, right, I generally go with the latest, and that to the LTS version I'll take for Java, guys. Now everyone is clear what is LTS means, long-term support means, and why we have to choose the LTS versions instead of these versions which only give the support only for 6 months is clear now. So instead of changing the versions every time, instead of installing Java every time, right, go with a particular standard version, standard LTS version, long-term support version that you don't have to change every time, okay? So I prefer to choose Java SE 21, but if you are using any 17 or 11 is also fine, guys. But don't use 8 because that is not supported by Selenium anymore. Minimum version should be 11. If not 11, try to use 17. If not 17, use 21, guys. Okay, that's my recommendation. Everyone clear? Which version of Java we are going to download? Java SE 21. Everyone type in the chat box the version of the Java that I'm going to install in my machine. That is Java SE 21 LTS version I'm going to install. Everyone type in the chat box. Java SE 21 LTS version is the latest version of the Java that I'm going to install in my machine. Okay. file. That's fine. The next thing is here, how to download that Java JDK download, I'll say. Java JDK download, I'll say. In the search results, I'll get the first link. It will take directly to the Oracle downloads page. In that, once the page is loaded properly, guys, which version of the Java I'm going to take, tell me? Java JDK 22 or JDK 21? Tell me, guys, which version I have to take, 21 or 22? Type in the chat box, which version I have to take? Yes, 21 is the correct answer because that is the LTS version. Okay, I'll just click on the 21, guys. Instead of taking the latest version, I'm taking the latest LTS version. So I'll be taken to the JDK development kit. Some subversions will keep coming, guys. You can take the latest subversions of JDK 21. Earlier, when I installed Java, right, 21.0.2 was there. Now, for the batch 1, when I take 21.0.2 was there. For batch 2, 21.0.3 is there. Okay, some subversions will keep coming. That doesn't matter. You can take the subversion, no problem. Okay, in this, if you go down, there are 3 operating systems: Linux machine, Mac machine, Windows machine. I'll choose the Windows machine. In Windows machine, there are 3 variations here. Okay, because my machine is Windows machine, I'll choose the Windows section here. And in that, I can download zip file, I can download the exe file, I can download the MSC file. If you are planning to, install multiple versions of Java, then go with the zip file, guys. Okay, if you are not planning for multiple versions of Java, directly go with the exe file. Just click on this .exe x64. Which bit? How much bit it is? 32 bit or 64 bit Java? Guys, in the latest versions of Java is coming in 64 bit. No, 32 bit is there. Okay, 32 bit things softwares are not coming anymore. Okay, only in rare cases we'll see here and there 32 bit. But that 32 bit also will work in your 64 bit machine, because my Windows 11 is this machine that I'm going to use is a 64 bit machine. Okay, this particular machine that I'm going to use is a 64 bit machine. In that 64 bit machine, this one, which link you want, Srinivas?
That one, sir. What and all you selected that link, so that directly we can use rather than
Okay.
going and searching. Yes.
This one. Okay. I'm posting in the chat box. You can take it from there. Okay. But better to go by yourself. Okay, that you have to learn, because tomorrow different versions will be there. So it's better to go navigate by yourself and see what is that is required and all. You can take the ESC file, and this is 64-bit version, guys. This is 64-bit version, and 64-bit version will work on the 64-bit machines, and 32-bit also will work in 64-bit machines, but 64 cannot work on 32-bit machines. Nowadays, no one is using 32-bit machines, so no need to worry. So whenever you get a 32-bit or 64, you can blindly go and download and install. Okay, earlier it used to be very confusing, like whether my machine is 32-bit or 64-bit, but every machine nowadays is 64-bit. Directly download the 64-bit versions if there's a possibility. Okay. The software version of Java that I'm going to download is just click on this link. 164.16 MB of size it is there, guys. Okay, it's getting downloaded in my Chrome browser. I clicked on the link and it's getting downloaded here. You can see in my Chrome browser it's getting downloaded.
What is the below one, sir? What is the below one? Both are same or different?
Everything is same. Different ways you can install, but I suggest you to go with the exe file. Okay. You can download in different ways. There are, if you search in Google, right, you will know different ways of downloading and installing the Java. This is one way of downloading.
What is the reason for selecting 164.16 rather than 162.91, sir? 164 only, why to select?
This is not the version. This is the size.
Yeah, why to select that one only?
This one you have to select because it's an exe file, which is easy for us to install, right?
Okay, exe file. Okay.
This is a zip file. You have to extract it and extract the folder and put in your C drive manually.
Last one, sir. Last one.
MSI, this is somewhere, when you install it, automatically internally exe file only will come. Okay, MSI installation also will be there, but I don't want to go deep here. Okay, the difference between MSI and exe you can find on Google. Okay, but I don't want to cover here, but that will deviate the topic for us. Okay, so we can explore it on non-tech to tech series sessions or something. Okay, Microsoft installer or something, MSI stands for. Okay, so you can Google it out. We generally use exe files. Whatever the software you download, right? Normal we try to download the exe files.
Okay, sir. No problem.
Just double click and install. Okay, don't have to worry about MSI or zip files until you have to go at a very research level, right? You don't have to do that. I'm recommending directly go with the exe files only. Okay. So once you double click and install, right, in a while, I'll get this kind of user access control. I don't think you are able to see my screen now, right? Is my screen blank for you? Yes or no? Guys, is my screen blank for you? Yes or no? Were you able
No,
to see
sir.
the
No,
access control?
no. Just one plain window
Oh.
is there. JDK 21 like that.
We are in the download section of your laptop.
Okay. But you didn't see any use yes or no kind of option, right? Did you see any yes or no kind of option? Or download
No,
page only there, right? So that is the thing. So that user access control is asking me for the permission whether you are okay to install the software. So this kind of dialog I got, I'll tell you what is the dialog. User access control dialog Java. I would have taken the screenshot, guys, otherwise. But or I can show the image that has come for me. This kind of dialog you will get generally. Okay. User access control. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Kind of yes or no kind of option will come. I just selected yes. Okay. I cannot show you that because there is security, right? So it will not show you on the screen. Okay. That's okay. Once I selected the yes option on that user access control, just click on the next. Click on next. Don't do any changes, guys. Don't do any changes. Just keep on clicking next. And in the previous screen, it showed me where it's going to install Java in my machine. I'll take you to that path. Don't worry. Okay. After installation, I'll take you to the path where it has installed Java in my machine. It's kind of installing now. Now we can see what is the difference between. Now we have the time to see that. Okay, ChatGPT. Let's go. While the Java will install the installation. This is called as installation wizard, guys. Now let's go faster here, ChatGPT, and search for difference between that is exe and MSI installers. Okay. Okay. There are two types of installers. Either you can download MSI and install Java, or you can go with exe file and can install Java. It is an executable file. It is an executable file. It can contain various type of installation routines, include custom scripts or actions, more flexible in terms of customizing the installation process, choosing installation directives or components agreeing to the terms and conditions, may require administrative privileges to run depending on what they are installing and where. MSI installer, Microsoft installer, I told you, right? Microsoft installer are package containing installation information files in structured format defined by Microsoft. They follow a set of rules outlined in Windows installer technology. Standard installation procedures typically provide options for silent installation, no user interaction, administrative installations to create network installations and repair on uninstalled software. So these are more better and flexible because you'll see a lot of options and you can choose the options while installing. But this one take the things by default internally, and that's where people, maybe some developers will use this MSI installers, but in real time people will use exe files, guys. Okay. Fine, guys. So flexibility is there in the exe files. For large scale deployments, everyone has its use. Okay. Both needs in the choice between exe and MSI installers often depends on the specific needs of the software being installed and the deployment environment. Exe installers offer more flexibility but can be more complex to manage, while MSI installers provide standardization, ease of deployment, particularly in enterprise settings. Okay, that's what is the difference, guys. We don't have to go deep, but generally we tend to install the exe files. Yeah, installation process will not be complex, but the complex in the terms, more dialogues will come, and this kind of dialogues will come. Okay, that will come in MS. I don't think that many dialogues will come. It's very easy, very faster to install or something with the settings that are already set. Okay, some instructions you have given in the MSI files that will take care of the installation. But here you have to choose if you want to install Java in a different folder. All that flexibility will come in the exe files. Okay, that kind of thing they are saying as complex, but it's not really that much complex. In our terms. So we have successfully installed Java in our machines, guys. This is how we have to successfully install Java in our machines. Just keep on clicking next, guys. You don't have to do anything. How to confirm whether Java is successfully installed in our machines? Go to the folder location, go to the C drive. In the C drive, did I install 64-bit or 32-bit? Which version of the? Yeah, I'm showing you that only. Which 32-bit I have installed or 64-bit I have installed? 64-bit, right? So in the C drive, wherever the location you have installed, right? In the C drive, generally we install, right? So here program files is there, program files x86 is there. This program files is for 32-bit softwares. Normal program files is for 64-bit. Shall I go to program files or program files x86 now? I have to go for the program files or program files x86. I have to go for the program files. Open the program files because 64-bit software will be installed the program files. Earlier Java folder was not there. You see Java folder is there now. So this is a proof that Java has been successfully installed in our machine. Open the Java and see. Did you get the proper version of the Java JDK 21? Yes, I installed JDK 21. Okay. So in that, you can see the bin folder and all those stuff. That's you don't have to worry much. You can go inside the bin folder and so there's some files will be there. Some java.exe file will be somewhere here. The actual software file of Java will be there somewhere here. Java.exe you have to see. Yeah, this is the actual Java executable file using which the programs will run, guys. Okay, this is actual Java executable file using which the programs will run. So guys, in the latest versions of Java, when you download and install the latest versions of Java, you don't have to do any other configurations, guys. Earlier after installing Java, okay, we used to configure Java. We used to go to advanced, view advanced system settings, then go to the environment variables. Okay, environment variables, and here we used to set the Java home, all those stuff earlier. These are not required anymore now. Okay, sorry. I think I can remove that. No problem. I'll go to the path here and click on edit. I don't have to do any changes here. By default, C program files, common files, Oracle, Java, Java path is by default coming in the latest versions of Java. Okay. If you are using any version of the Java in the latest version of Java, this path don't have to be set. It is coming by default. Earlier, we used to set this path, guys. Okay. We used to add all these things. You see, C program files in one of the things I can delete that. No problem. Okay. So this is coming by default. When you install Java in your machine, it is coming by default, guys. This particular path is Java path is coming by default. So you don't have to configure it. So only installation is enough, guys. Only installation of Java is enough. Is configuration required in the latest versions of Java? From which version of Java? Configuration of Java in system environment variables is not required. Okay, so there should be something. I think I have to ask this question in ChatGPT. That will be easy. So Google is confusing for me now. From which version of the Java the configuration is not required? We'll see that now. Just give me a second. I'll show you. From which version of Java you don't have to configure Java in going to the system environment variables and setting the path from the Java 9 onwards. Which version of Java, guys? You don't have to set the path. You don't have to set the path for Java or do configurations related to Java. From which version of Java? It's not required. Till Java 8, you have to configure them. If you are installing Java 8, you have to configure. We have to go to the edit system environment variables or advanced system environment variables. In environment variables, go to the path and you have to give the path of the bin folder path there. But in the latest versions of Java, starting from Java 9 to the latest versions, you don't have to configure anything in Java, guys. So don't worry about the configuration. Directly install the latest version of Java, install and forget about the configuration, guys. And how to confirm that Java is successfully installed in your machine? Simply go to the location, folder location, and see that the folder location, we have the JDK. But in 11 path is required? I don't think so. I don't think so. The path is required in 11. Okay, give me a second. So, okay, so I have to open here. There are two profiles I have. That's the problem. Are you sure, Kavya, that path is required in Java 11? Are you sure about that? From which version of Java? We don't have to configure or set path in system environment variables. Starting from Java 11, it's saying. Earlier it says Java 9, right? So it's saying starting from Java 11, Oracle introduced the concept of modularization with project Jigsaw. With this change, the need to set the Java home environment variable is significantly reduced because JDK comes with its own set of runtime modules, and JVM can locate them internally. However, while setting the Java home variable is less necessary, it's still a good practice for various tools and applications that may rely on it. Additionally, if you are using older software or specific development, you may still need to set the Java home variable. Overall, while the necessity of setting the may have decreased with the Java 11 and latest versions, it's still a common practice, especially in development environments. Okay, if you want to set, you can still set. Okay, so have some screenshot being shared by Praveen Kumar. Let's see what is the screenshot all about. That you have said maybe, right? That you have said maybe. You delete and try it out. Delete and try out. Delete that Java home and see if it is really required. Delete that JDK 11, JDK 17 and see whether that is really required. Go to the this kind of things, guys. Okay. If you want to make sure that the path is required or not, what you have to do is very simple, guys. Go to the advanced system. Okay, view advanced system settings. Just search for that. You'll get this dialog. Go to environment under the advanced. Go to the environment variables. Under system variables, if you see any Java underscore, you remove that. You remove the Java underscore home. And after that, go to the path. Okay, if you see any Java underscore under the system variables, okay, then go here and go to the path. Be careful here. Click on edit, and you see any path set to the bin folder of the Java 21 version or something, right? Try to delete that. Say, okay, I don't have anything. And how to confirm that without setting the path also the things are working? Go to command prompt, open the command prompt in your machine, type cmd here and open the command prompt. Once the command prompt comes, you just type this Java hyphen version. If you are getting the version of the Java without setting the path, means you don't have to set any path. You see, you don't have to set any path. If you are getting this version, even though Java underscore home is not there, and in the path also, in the bin folder path, you have not set manually in your machine, then for that particular version, you don't have to, okay, you don't have to set any path. What if I download and install multiple versions of Java? In my machine, can I download and install multiple versions of Java, guys? Can I download and install multiple versions of Java? Yes or no? Can I download and install multiple versions of Java? Yes or no? I can download and install multiple versions of Java. So I'll say Java JDK download. Go to this download, and here till 17 only it's available. Let's go to the 17. Let's go to the 17, guys. Older versions maybe somewhere. Okay. I'll go to the 17 for now. And in the 17, again, I'll go to the Windows. In the Windows, I'll click on the exe file. When I click on the exe file, so here I'm downloading the JDK 17 exe file, guys. Okay. Earlier JDK 21. Now I'm downloading the older LTS version, that is 17. I am trying to. I would like to install multiple versions of Java in my machine. Is that possible or not? Let's see. Okay. Is that possible? Is Java is allowing me to install multiple versions? Is my computer allowing me to install multiple versions of Java in my machine? Let's see that if I double click and install here. Double click on this. I got the user access control. I clicked on S. Then I'll get the installation wizard now. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen if you try to install multiple versions of Java in your machine. JDK 21 already installed. On top of that, I'm installing another version of the Java. Click on next. You see, this is a folder C program files Java. Under the JDK 17 folder, it will be creating. So a separate folder will be created for JDK 17 and separate folder is there for JDK 21. Okay, when you have two versions of Java, let's say when you have the two versions of the Java, I'll also show you how to configure it, but it's not required in the latest versions of Java, guys. Okay, it's not required in the latest versions of Java to configure the stuff. Okay, let me install the 17 version also. Let's see. Let's focus more on the installation part in this session anyhow. Okay. At least we can complete Java today, then we are good. We can go with the next topic tomorrow. So I'm installing Java Development Kit 17 version. It got successfully installed. Click on close and go to the folder location. Go to the folder location. Go to the C drive, guys. Go to C drive. In the C drive, it's 64-bit software installed. I'll go to the program files folder in C drive. And in that, I'll go to the Java folder. How many folders are there now? How many folders are there? JDK 21 is there. JDK 17, both are there. Now, if both are there, I can go inside 17 also. I can go inside the. But if I open the command prompt here, if I open the command prompt here and type a command, open the command prompt and type a command saying Java hyphen version, which command will come? Just see Java hyphen version. Which version will come? 21 or 17? Which version is coming, guys? 21 is coming or 17 is coming? 21 is coming or 17 is coming? Latest version of Java. Now, what if I want to use the older version of Java? What if I want to use the older version of the Java? Rather than 21, if I want to use a 17, I have to set the path to 17. Okay, if I want to use a 17 version, I have to set the path to 17. Okay, again I'll type advanced system environment variables. Environment variables, I'll click on that and go to the here. I'll go to the path here and click on edit. And here by default, this is coming, right? I'll delete that. Whatever the latest versions of Java, you don't have to set the path, but you can click here and write down the path here. What is the path you have to give? The path that you want to go for Java under the Java 14 C program files. Java, if you want the 17 version path to be set, go to that. Inside the bin folder, you go and copy this entire path. Copy this and paste it here, guys. Okay. Click on new and paste it here. Say OK. Say OK. Say OK. Close it. Now, open the command prompt again. Now this time type Java -version. Let's see what it is, what it is going through. Java -version. Which version of Java is coming? Which version of Java is coming? If I set the path to the Java 17 version, which version of Java is coming? 17. What if I want 21 now? What if I want 21 now? What I would do? Again, the same thing, guys. Go back to the, if you have multiple versions of Java installed in your machine and if you want to use a latest version of Java, you can go here. Okay, advanced system, you type view advanced system settings and you'll get the dialog in that advanced section. Go to environment variables. Again, here, go to the path, click on edit and delete this one, delete the JDK 17 one. And in place of the JDK 17, you have to provide what? Again, go to the C drive, the location you go for the JDK 21. You can set the path here. You don't have to depend on whatever the by default path that is coming. You can set the path also, guys. Okay, you can override the path also. Remove the path that is coming by default and create your own path. Okay, give your own path. If you have multiple versions of Java, at some point of time you want to use different version, or you want to set your path yourself instead of depending on the default path that is being by the software, done by the software. Go to the bin folder path, copy this bin folder path, copy this and come back here and click on new and paste it here and say okay, okay, okay. That's it. Okay, close all this stuff and type CMD here. Type CMD here, open the command prompt and type Java -version. This time, which version of Java you will expect? You can expect which version of Java this time, guys, when I type Java -version. Java -version, which version of Java will come? 21 version will come. Earlier 17 was coming. So 21 will come. Clear, everyone? How to set the path and why to set the path? Is it required to set the path? Right, by deleting the variable and check the version works. Yes. For 17, Praveen Kumar, which version of Java you checked it for? 11? You
I
check
checked
it?
it for 17.
JDK 17. Yes, it will work. JDK 17 also it will work because by default the path is there. Na? You can go here. If that particular path that you are seeing on the top right, that is there, means it has been installed along with. So I'll try to install another version of Java. Let's say Java JDK
In the
11.
control panel, two paths we cannot put, sir. We need to delete it. Our latest one will override the old one.
Control panel, it will be there. Two softwares will be there.
No, sir. In the path, so 17 and 21 both are there. So
Both
which one
cannot
it
be
will
there
take?
at a time. Only one version can be there.
Oh, we need to delete the existing one. We cannot keep both.
Don't have to delete it. You can set the path. Change the path.
Okay.
That's it. You can have multiple versions of Java installed in your machine, but you have to set the path to the version that you want to use. Okay.
But
How to
multiple
set the-
paths we cannot set, no, sir. Only one path only. There is no
That's
two or
not
three
correct,
paths.
right? If you set multiple paths, your machine will get in a confused state which version of software it has to use. If you set multiple
Okay.
paths, so it should not allow.
Okay.
Clear, na?
Yeah.
Should not be setting the multiple versions. Okay. Path of
Sir,
multiple
instead
versions.
of manually setting the environment variable, any shortcut is there, sir? Directly rather than going environment variable something. So in the command prompt, any command is
Command
there?
prompt
So
it
that
may be there, but I don't recommend because
Okay, fine.
it will be
Yeah.
difficult for you guys to remember the commands, right? It's better go with this way. Okay.
Okay,
So there will be commands also. Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay, here I'll go with the JDK 11 exe file and see. Download it and see whether the path is getting set for this or something. I'll just see. Download this. For older versions of Java, RKL will ask you to, for older versions of Java, RKL will ask you to log in, guys. Okay, you have to log in for older versions, Java 8 or Java 11. you are using, right, it'll ask you to log in, but latest version, it will not ask you to log in. Okay. I'll try to give my password here. If I remember, you can create an account here as simple as, okay, if required, but you are using the latest versions, you don't have to log into the oracle.com. If you are using the older versions of Java, then you have to log into the Oracle so that the software will get downloaded here. Otherwise, software will not get downloaded. Java 8 or Java 11, if you're trying to download, it will ask you to log in to the Oracle website. Okay. Oracle is a company.
Selenium 4, Selenium 4 only supports from Java 9 onwards, sir, or Java 8 also supports?
Java
Selenium
8
4.
doesn't support, I told you, right, already. Java 8
I
doesn't.
told, yeah. 9 onwards, no, sir? We
9
can install
onwards.
9.
9 onwards you can
Okay.
support. Okay.
Yeah,
So
right, sir.
let's see, double click on this on Java. I'm trying to install one more version of Java and see what is happening with that also. It doesn't take much time. Just be with me. Just wait for this installation to be done. Click on next. Where it is getting installed, see program files Java JDK 11 folder. Now I am going to have 3 folders of Java in my machine. But which version of Java I have to use, I have to decide in the environment variables. Okay. System environment variables I have to decide on. Let's wait for the installation to be completed and see whether with this we are getting. What if I delete the path? Is it required? I want to see that also. I'll just close everything and go to the advanced system settings. I'll go to the advanced system settings, go to environment variables, and here path I'll go, click on edit. By default, that is not coming now. I've deleted that actually, but is it there or not? I cannot be sure of. But here JDK 21 is there. I'll delete this and you try to add the JDK 11 if I want. Okay, I can add that you understood already, so I don't have to worry. But anyone try to check whether with JDK 11 is it required to configure environment variables or not? Whether you want to, you can override, guys. That's also fine if you are in a confusion state, right? Instead of depending on the default one, you can go and override the things. Now I'll have the 3 folders. If you want to set the path to the JDK 11, go inside JDK 11, go to the bin folder and take that copy that path. Okay, copy that path. And come back here and type cmd. You can have multiple versions of Java can be installed in your machine, guys. Multiple versions of Java can be installed in your machine. Using that zip file also, you can extract and put the folder here. That is nothing but installation only. Okay. Sorry. What I'm doing here. Copy this. Go here and click on new and paste it here. Say okay. Say okay. Say okay. Now come back here and type cmd here. Now this time I have 3 versions of Java installed in my machine, but I have set the path to which version? JDK 11 version. Okay, JDK 11 should come. 11 version should come. But I don't want to set the path to the JDK 11. I want to change it to 21 only. Okay, I want to change it to 21 only, guys. I want to change it to 21 version only because I would like to use the latest version of Java. So if you have multiple versions of Java in your machine, don't worry. You can, you can go with anything, guys. That's okay. Okay, you can go with 11 or 17 or 21. Out of these 3 versions, you can go with anything during these sessions. But if you want to use the latest features of Java, better to go with the latest version of Java, guys. Okay. If you don't want to use the latest versions of the Java and you are okay with the 11 versions and 17 versions, so you can definitely go with that. But I recommend to use the latest version of Java always. Okay. So Java folder, in that I'll go with the bin folder. I'll copy this inside the bin folder. I have to go actually where java.exe file will be there. Okay, why we generally go to the bin folder and set the path? Because this is a software that should run. If Java programs should run, this should be executed. Okay, that's why I give the path like up to bin folder will give the path. Okay, that's the reason for giving the path in the bin folder. So advanced, I'll say simply I'll go to the environment variables and then I'll go to the path here, click on this and I'll delete this older one and set the new. Because I'll be using 21, I always prefer to use the latest version. In your case, if you have 11 or 17, doesn't matter. It will work in the same way. Don't have to worry. My sessions will be compatible with all the versions of Java. That is 11, 17, and 21. But yeah, 8 version, you should not be using. Anyhow, 9 onwards, right? They are LTS versions. They are not LTS versions. I don't recommend you guys to use. In 9, 10, you don't recommend. Again, to 12 to 16 also don't use. Okay. And after 17, 18, 19, 20, don't use 21 you directly use because these are the LTS versions of Java. Now Java is successfully installed and configured in your machine, guys. Java is successfully installed and configured in your machine. You can override the configuration, no problem. In the latest versions of Java, you may get confused. Okay, I didn't configure, but still my Java version is coming. How it is coming means by default, the configurations are being added. You can delete the existing configuration and add your own configuration, guys. That also works. And if you have multiple versions of Java also, then you can set the path to the latest version whenever you want to download and install latest version and set the path, you can set. Okay. Now my Java is set to which version of Java will be there in my machine? Java 21 version is there set to. Okay. So which version of Java will be used for running the programs in my machine? Whatever the version that is coming here, 21 version that is being used. Okay. When I run any programs in my machine, it will use 21 version of the Java. Clear everyone? Clear so far? Everyone clear so far? Java installation and
Arun?
configuration. Yes.
On the bin folder, I have seen a 2 executable file, Java. So
Java C or normal Java C also will be there. I think.
no, can you show me your bin folder in
Okay.
that Java?
Bin folder. Yeah.
And inside the bin folder, we were looking for the Java exe, right?
Yes.
So there is
Correct.
a two Java exes.
This is Java W, right? This is a different one.
Oh, okay. Okay, I did it.
Only
I'm
Java.
sorry.
Only Java you have to see.
Okay.
Okay. That's a different
Okay,
one.
got
We
it.
don't have to worry about that. There will be one more thing
Okay.
like Java C also will be there. That is for compiler will be there. Java compiler will be there. So let's see whether we have anywhere Java compiler. Yeah, Java C.exe. Can you see the guys here? Java C. This is a Java compiler. This is a Java executor for programs. This will run the programs. This will compile the programs. Okay. This will compile the programs. This will run the programs. So that's the thing. These two will be enough for us to understand. You don't have to understand about other stuff. Clear? Any questions? So now once you install Java in your machine, how can we run the programs? How can we write and run the programs? Where can we write? We need an editor or not? Yes or no? Guys, once the Java is installed in your machine, that is enough, or do we have to need an editor for writing the code? We need an editor. Editor can be as simple as your notepad file. Editor can be as simple as the place, it can be notepad plus notepad. You can use any editor like Visual Studio Code. You can use Visual Studio Code also. Okay, like there are many editors you can use, guys. Okay, different type of editors are there in the market, but I'll use a very basic editor here that comes by default in the Windows machine. Okay, I'll show you how to run the program now. You don't have to worry whether you understand the program or not. Don't try to understand, guys. I'll write some Java code. Okay, at a high level, understand that I'm writing some. Yes, players are ready, but we need ground, right? Editor is like ground. Okay, players are like Java. That's correct example. Correct. Good. Good, Manju, you are giving correct examples. Okay, fine. So guys, don't worry about Eclipse IntelliJ right now. Okay, Kavya is asking me whether we have to go with Eclipse IDE or IntelliJ. You can use anything. That's okay. You can use Eclipse or IntelliJ. But before that, why editors are required, you have to understand. For that reason, I have taken you to this notepad. Normal notepad also you can use as editor. Okay, it's not Eclipse IDE or IntelliJ. A normal notepad also you can write. In this, some Java code I have to write. So whatever the code I'm writing, you guys may not understand, guys. Whatever the code I'm writing, you guys may not be able to understand. But I'm writing some code. Ignore that. This I'll explain in the next session. Okay, how to write this code, what is this code, and all I'll explain in the next session. Public class, name of the class is, let's say, Arun class. Okay, Arun is the name of the class I have given. In that, I have to create a method, public static void main. Since I am using Java from long period of time, right, I can write it on the fly. You guys, if you don't understand, just ignore this. You don't have to understand this code at this moment. I'm writing some basic code here, just some sample code of Java I'm writing. System.out.println, and here I'll give Arun Motori as the text. If the program got executed successfully, my name will be printed in the output. Okay. Now I'll have to save this as file save as. I'll go to one of the location in my machine where I have to save this file. And here I'll go to the batch2 folder where I have saved earlier. Which type of files I have saved earlier, guys? HTML files, right? Same place, all files. If I say, you see HTML files are coming. This time, is it HTML file or Java file? Whatever I want to save is a Java file or HTML file. Tell me guys in the chat box. Which file I want to create, HTML or Java file? I want to create Java file. So what is the name of the class I have given? What is the name of the class I have given in the file? What is the name of the class I have given in the public class name I gave? What is that? My name I gave, Arun. Arun dot same name with the same name and extension. Name should be same, guys. Java file name should be matching with the class name. Otherwise, there will be problem in running. Arun dot extension should be what? What is the extension? .java. Yeah, yes, correct. You are typing correctly in the chat box, guys. Arun.java. Okay, it should be uppercase only. Okay, A should be in uppercase. Arun.java is the extension. Arun.java, right? Correct. Everyone type in the chat box Arun.java. Okay, save this. The moment you save this, the Java file will be saved into your machine. Okay, just go here and go to the location where the Java file is saved in your machine. I'll go to the downloads folder where I have saved. Using the notepad editor, I have written the Java code and saved that as a Java file in my machine. So in the batch2 folder, somewhere here I can see arun.java. You see here type is coming as HTML file or Java file. What is the type coming as? This particular file is coming as which file? This is coming as Java file type. Okay. Now how to run this code? I'll go to the folder where the arun.java file is available, because this editor is not that much good. I don't have any options in this editor. If I open this notepad where I have written the Java code, if I open this notepad, open with the notepad software, I'm getting the code. Do I have any options to run this code? From this editor, do I have any options to run this code? This is a very basic editor, right? Do you have any options to run the code? File or somewhere you can see any options to run this code? No. This is not an editor which has a run options, Java run options to run the Java programs. So what I have to do? I cannot use this editor options to run the programs. I have to depend on the command prompt. How to open the command prompt? I'll open the command prompt at the location where this arun.java file is available. Okay. Don't open the command prompt from here. A lot of people will open the command prompt like this. I don't want to open. I don't want you guys to open the command prompt like this. Okay. Don't open the command prompt because the location of the command prompt is C users Arun yum. Okay. If you want to get the shortcut, you want to open the command prompt at this location. That is batch2 folder location where the arun.java file is available. Select this and type CMD here. In place of path, type CMD. Don't type CMD in the search box. Type the CMD in the path. Select the path and type CMD. At that path location, you see C users Arunium downloads batch2 folder location where the arun.java file is available. I got this command prompt. How to run these programs, guys? How to run the program? What is a command line command for running the Java programs? For running the Java programs, which command I have to use? For running the Java commands, I have to use Java, followed by the name and extension, arun.java, right? Java followed by arun.java is a command. Okay, Java command I have to use, followed by the name of the file and extension of the file I have to give, in which the program I want to run. Will this work? Will this work, guys? When I press enter, is it going to run? No, it's not going to run. Oh, I got confused a bit. How is running, guys? It's very shocking for me. Without compiling, how it is running? Already anything is there here, so no, right? I'm a bit shocked actually. Very surprised also. So without compiling, I was able to run the program. How that is possible? Open the command prompt in the location of the folder where we have that file and type Java here and run the program using the name of the file and extension of the file. Press enter. It's giving me the output, guys. Okay. What is that is going on? Automatic compiling. How can it happen? I think it should not be happening like this. It's correct. Without compiling, how can we run the programs? Okay, fine. Let me check. Is there anything changed in the way that we work with the things? Is it possible to run the Java programs, that is Java file, without compiling? Let's see. Okay, yes, it is possible to run the Java programs without compiling. Again, this feature was introduced in Java 11 as part of JEP. Okay. So it's compiling in the memory and running, guys. But in the older versions of Java, it's mandatory to compile, guys. But in the latest versions of Java, no need to compile. Okay, that I don't know, guys. You see, it got discovered now. Okay, it got discovered now in this session for me. Okay. Maybe they are, competing with Python. That's why they are changing a lot of stuff that we don't know. But at least that we have learned it due to this because I used all the versions. I felt like compiling is required. I never checked that I can directly run the code. Okay. So without compiling, I'm able to run. That's very great. Okay. So anyhow, but we can also compile, guys. We can also compile. There is a command for compiling. Earlier, right, we cannot run the commands directly like this. Earlier, when you have to run the programs, right, first we have to compile, then we have to run. First we have to compile, then we have to run earlier. So what we used to do earlier is, if I say Java Arun.java, right, no class found, class path not found kind of error used to come. I don't know why it's not coming now. But recently also I seen, but somewhere I missed somewhere. But it's better you compile it, no matter what, whether it is running or not. Better to compile it, guys. Java say is a command. What is a command for compiling? What is a command for compiling? Java C is a command for compiling. Java C is a command for compiling, and you have to give. Okay, Arun. Okay, maybe I have done one mistake. Java Arun I have to give, I think so. Java Arun I have to give, then it will say could not find or load the main class. But when I say Java Arun.java, right, it's compiling directly. Earlier I checked like this, guys. That's why I was confused. Like, I thought the compiling is compulsory, because here Arun is nothing but the class. But class is not there. Class will come only after compiling. But if you directly run Java Arun.java means directly it is running the code. Automatically it is compiling, guys. But if you have to really compile and run the code, right, as a best practice or something, but in latest versions of Java, it is not required. But maybe I got mistaken there. But you are having the options to run the programs without compiling also. But if you want to compile and run, you see before compiling, right, Arun.java is only there. Arun.class is not created yet. Okay. Once you compile Java C, and you have to give the name of the file and extension of the file. Okay. Java C Arun.java. If you press run here, it will compile the code. If you don't have any errors in this particular program, you will not get anything. Blank you will get. Now you say Java, and you see Arun.class file has been created. Give that name of the class file. You don't have to give the extension and run it. This is a general way of running, but directly also you can run it in the latest versions of Java starting from 11. It's possible now. Okay. You can compile and run with without compiling also, you are able to run the Java program by writing the command Java Arun.java. You have to give, automatically it will compile and run. That we have encountered today. Okay. Java C Arun.java, and then compiling. If there are some problems in the program, for example, if there are any mistakes in the program, I'll open the program in the notepad, guys. I'll intentionally do some mistakes in this program. Just see here what I'm trying to do. Let the notepad open up. I'll remove the semicolon symbol here. So like in English, statements should end with full stop, right? Here statements in Java should end with a semicolon symbol, but I have removed that. I'm just saving the file. So it will save in the arun.java file here. Just over the mouse, you see what is the file here. Looks like Java only. Yeah, let's close this. And now try to delete the .class file, and again open the command prompt. This time I'll directly try to run the code. It will compile, I think so. Compile and directly try to run, but it's not creating the Java C, Arun.class file is not getting created, but it may run it. Okay. But this time we have the compiler error. Are we getting the compiler error or not? Let's see. You see Arun Java 5 error is there. Semicolon is expected. This is happening because of compiling. Compilation failed. We can directly run this code to compile and run, guys. Okay. No need to record, but we can also compile and run also separately. Again, I'll open the command prompt. I'll just type Java C Arun.java, press enter. If there are any mistakes, it'll give you the error. Okay, semicolon is expected. Okay, it's giving me the syntax error. Just go to the Java file and again add the semicolon symbol, and you can run it. Okay. Yes, I also got confused with this because suddenly it got executed, so I got shocked actually. But that's good, guys. Okay, in some of the batch I got encountered today. Something new I have learned today, like it's not required to compile anymore in Java before running. Automatical compilation is being done. Okay. Now I have removed the syntax error from that, and Java C Arun.java, right? And then if you get a blank thing instead of getting any error, means no compiler errors are there, then say Java Arun means .class file got created as part of the compiling, and press enter. Arun Moti got printed. You see, I have not used any editor, guys. I have not used any editor in this program to run the code. Which editor I have used an editor, but a very basic editor I use. Which editor I have used, guys? Which editor I have used in this program to running the Java code? Which editor I have used for running the Java code? Just normal notepad, guys. Using the command line, I have run the code, right? But in real time, do you use the notepad? In real time, do you use the notepad? No, we will not use the notepad in the real time, guys. We have to use a proper editor. Okay, it cannot be as simple as this. and I should not be running the command line. I don't have to run the command line commands to run the programs or compile the programs anymore. Compiling should happen automatically in the editor itself. Compiler should be displayed without me running the Java code or compiling the Java code. Okay, I want to run the programs from the editor itself. I don't want to, run using the command line. For this purpose, we have a lot of editors that are there in the market, guys. There are a lot of editors that are there in the market. Advanced editors, we can say. There are some different advanced editors we have in the market. So some advanced editors are Eclipse IDE. What are the different editors we have in the market for running the Java code? Different editors that are there in the market that are used by developers for writing and running the Java code. Eclipse is one of the editor, IntelliJ is another editor, NetBeans is another editor, Visual Studio Code, this is the one. Whatever you are seeing here is another editor. You can use Sublime Text, Atom, JDeveloper, BlueJ, like that many are there. These are not the complete list, guys. There are many things. So most people use one of them. Out of these two things they will use. Maybe there may be some people who will use Visual Studio Code also, but most of the for Java, most of the people use either Eclipse or IntelliJ. Eclipse and IntelliJ are the mainly used versions for practicing the Java code. Or developers will generally use Eclipse. Out of this Eclipse and IntelliJ, most of the developers are using which editor? Out of these two things, which one is a popular, mostly used one in the market? Compare Eclipse and IntelliJ, which one is mostly used? Let's see what people say. Eclipse or IntelliJ is mostly used. Which one? So yes, a lot of people said Eclipse and a few people have said IntelliJ. That itself proves that Eclipse is the top, number one. Eclipse is the number one, guys. IntelliJ is like a next level. Okay. So people, you guys, know about the Windows machine and Mac machine, right? What is the difference between Windows machine and Mac machine? Windows machine and Mac machine, which one is good? In Windows and Mac machine, which one is good actually? A different operating system, but which one you feel that it is good? It's not about cost, it's about the experience and all those stuff and functionalities or whatever it is when compared to Windows. Windows is user friendly. A lot of people are saying Windows, both good in their own features. Okay. But I feel that Mac is more advanced. Mac is more advanced. If you use Mac, right, you will not come to Windows because a lot of people here are using Windows. You got habituated to use Windows. Even me, it's very difficult for me to migrate to Mac because I got habituated to Windows like anything. But if I start using Mac and if I explain everything on Mac, right, and tomorrow onwards I will do everything on Mac, right, then what will happen? I'll get irritated coming to Windows. That kind of features are there in Mac, guys. Okay, Mac. Yes, Mac is difficult to interact because you are not using in a regular basis, so it will be difficult. If you say Android or iPhone, iPhone. If you are using Android, if you're an Android user, you will be reluctant to move to iPhone because iPhone is more smooth and more advanced. Okay, iPhone is more smooth and security wise more advanced and all. Same thing, guys, here also. Eclipse is like Windows. Eclipse is like your Android mobile phone, whereas IntelliJ is like IntelliJ is like your Mac machine or iPhone. You can compare. Got it? Got the difference, guys? But most of the people are habituated to use Eclipse IDE in the market, so. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So most people are habituated to use Eclipse. So I'll use Eclipse IDE in my machine. I don't want to make the things complicated. So for making the things easy for you guys to understand, we'll go with Eclipse IDE. Maybe in the R&D sessions in the upcoming days, we may also explore the IntelliJ IDE features also, but not now. But we'll start with the editor that is enough optimized. Optimal editor. We don't want to go with advanced or we don't want to go with some basic like Notepad. Somewhere in between, whatever that is mostly used by the developers for writing the Java programs. Eclipse IDE is editor that falls into, like we use Windows, right? Most of the Java developers are going to use Eclipse, and these days people are also using, good number of people are using IntelliJ also. but don't directly jump to IntelliJ. First go with Eclipse and then only you go to IntelliJ, guys. Okay. Don't directly jump to IntelliJ. First go with Eclipse and then go to IntelliJ. Okay. So we'll start with Eclipse only, guys. Most of the people use Eclipse and we'll go with IntelliJ at the end. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Once we are good with Java and all in Eclipse IDE, right? Then we'll switch to IntelliJ if required. But now we'll not do that. Okay. Yeah. So I got a chat message from Srinivas saying that, guys, it's correct for how to run Java programs using Notepad editor. Open Notepad, type is3 and save as 3.java. Go to command prompt. Java's 3. First you have to compile, then you have to run it, right? Yes, Srinivas, you have explored it, right? In the older version of Java, it's required to compile and then run. But in the latest version of Java, you can directly run it, right?
So Java C is correct, sir, or wrong? Java C minus.
Java
command I took in the
C
start.
minus you don't have to give. There's no need to give minus, and you have to give Java C in lowercase letters. I generally didn't give in capital letters anytime, but 3.java is enough. But make sure the file name and everything is matching, okay? Yeah, fine. Here you say 3.java, you say sri.java, okay? File name should match. Got it? Java C. Instead of SRI, somewhere you said SRI and somewhere you said SRE.java. Okay, you have to be same.
Correct,
Okay?
just example that one. But steps
Yeah,
are correct now,
example.
sir. Java
That is
C is
correct
correct.
only.
No?
Hyphen, you don't have to provide hyphen anywhere. Okay, that's okay. Without hyphen, it will work.
Okay.
Okay, guys, fine. Then the
But for
next thing,
identifying the version, we'll type minus, na? Java minus version.
Java
identifying
hyphen
the
version, Java space hyphen version.
Yeah, but not for compiling. Minus is not required.
No. That is for only getting the version in the command prompt. Which version of Java path that is pointed to in your machine. If you have multiple versions of Java, if you want to see, you can check this. Okay, like this Java space hyphen version. This is for getting the version of the Java. If you want to compile the Java programs, Java C, name of the file, and extension of the file. Okay, if you want to run the programs, Java, name of the file. That's it. Okay, you don't have to give the extension here. This is nothing but you are running the class file. Okay, that is nothing but running the class file. Or you can directly give Java name and extension of the file. It will automatically compile and run. That also we have seen, right? In the latest versions of Java, but in older versions of Java, you have to compile and run. Latest versions of Java, you can directly run it. Java space name of the file dot extension. If you give means it will automatically compile and run there itself. Okay, fine, guys. So let's complete these things, guys. Let's complete these things today because almost there. Okay. So I'm not going to use IntelliJ. I'm going to use Eclipse IDE here. Already I have Eclipse IDE installed in my machine, guys. Okay. I already have Eclipse IDE in my machine. So this already, the Eclipse IDE is already there. So just to make sure that I don't lose anything, what I will do is I'll just launch my Eclipse IDE that is already there. I'll uninstall it from my machine and then I'll show you how to install. Okay. Yeah. Let's launch my Eclipse IDE. Why I'm launching here is, right, I already have some programs. Someone has asked me, right, what if I uninstall Java, will my programs will be lost? Your programs will not be lost, guys. I'll tell you, you launch your Eclipse IDE. Before uninstalling Java, you launch your Eclipse IDE and just go to the locations where your projects are available. You see Telugu Selenium, batch 1, weekend log automation, batch 1 crash course, Selenium. This many things are there. Maybe I'll do one thing. I'll just take a screenshot of all this stuff. I cannot, copy paste all this stuff. Screenshot is taken also. Okay. I'll try to take the screenshot. This one is enough. The screenshot taken. Okay, maybe it's screenshot has taken in my screenshots folder. Screenshots folder. Go to the screenshots folder. My machine snipping tool has taken the screenshot for me and see whether that screenshot is there or not. Yeah, here is a screenshot, guys. Here is a screenshot. Expand the screenshot here. And show this is a screenshot. You see, these are the location where my under the QFox folder, different things are there. So if I uninstall my Eclipse IDE, right, I should remember which locations I have to go for different batches. I'm going for different workspaces. I'll explain about workspaces later, but I just wanted to remember this. Okay, that's the reason I have taken a screenshot of this. Now I can easily unpin this one. Right click here and say unpin from taskbar. You can remove from here, and after that type Eclipse here. type Eclipse here, guys. Right click on this. Right click on this Eclipse option that you're getting. Open file location. Then you'll go to this file location. In this file location, programs Eclipse is there, right? You delete this one. Once you delete this one, just delete this file, the shortcut file. Once you delete that, it got deleted. Now type Eclipse here. Is it coming or not? Let's see. Eclipse. You see, I'm not getting earlier. I got an Eclipse option, exe, some option I got, right? Application option that is not coming properly now. But is the Eclipse really uninstalled from my machine? No, not yet. What I have to do to uninstall Eclipse from my machine? I have to go to C drive. Remember this, guys. C drive, users folder, go to the username folder of your machine, and in that .eclipse file will be there. Delete that .eclipse file. This will uninstall the Eclipse from your machine completely. If you don't delete that .eclipse file in the username folder of your machine, then Eclipse will not be successfully uninstalled. Only the shortcut got installed and this unpin is happening. Now, if you type Eclipse here, you'll not get Eclipse anywhere. This is a process of uninstalling, guys. This is a process of uninstalling. But I want to download fresh, because why I have uninstalled Eclipse in my machine, I want to show you practically how to install it, okay? How to install it, okay? Because in my machine, Eclipse IDE is already there. So I want to uninstall and show you how to install. So now to download and install Eclipse IDE, I have to type Eclipse. Space download. Just type in the chat box, guys, what you have to do for downloading the Eclipse IDE. What are the two terms you have to give? Eclipse space download you have to give. Everyone type in the chat box. Eclipse space download. Everyone type in the chat box. Eclipse, like Java JDK 21 download you have given, right? Similarly, you can give Eclipse download. In any Google search, you can do that, okay? In any browser or in the Google search, you can do that, no problem. And you'll get this link in the search results. Eclipse download Eclipse Foundation. Click on that. You see, whenever you want to download any software, guys, don't break your head. Just simply type the name of the software, space download, okay? Not only for Eclipse, not only for Java, other softwares also, same thing. Once you are taken to the downloads page of Eclipse IDE, here you can see the latest version of Eclipse IDE will be there here. Download x86 64-bit. Just click on this. When you click on that, you'll get a download button. Just click on the download button, guys. It will download download started already, guys. You see Eclipse installation JRE Windows 64. Something is getting downloaded here. 64-bit version of Eclipse IDE is getting downloaded. You see, Eclipse is again open source. You don't have to pay money for Java or Eclipse. Eclipse and Java both are free, guys. Okay, they'll ask for donations and all. If you are interested in donations, you can do. Otherwise, you can ignore and you can freely use the software. You don't have to pay any single buck. Okay. They are like open source, and I don't know whether they are open source, but they are free for sure. Okay, Eclipse is free. Java and Eclipse both are free, guys. You don't have to pay any money or license amount to use that softwares. You see, you're using all the softwares for free. You're not paying any money. Okay, that's okay. They're not charging you any hectic amount or something because competition is very high. Python is there, C# is there. If they make any, they thought of doing some, commercial aspect they wanted to add, but that has backfired. And again, they reverted back. Only for the support they will charge you, but for downloading and using the software, they will not charge you. If you are in a very big project and a very big security problem has come and you want you want to know the, you want to take the support of those people, then they will charge you. Otherwise, for using the software and all, they will not charge you. Your Eclipse software has been downloaded successfully. Exe file of Eclipse IDE has been successfully downloaded. Double click on that exe file, guys. Simply the way you have installed Java, right? The same way you double click on exe file of Eclipse IDE. Just double click on the exe file of. Yes, correct. But IntelliJ has two variations, okay? It has two things. One is free and one is paid also is there. In IntelliJ, we have community edition and paid edition also. So some people use paid edition in their companies, okay? Eclipse
Sir,
also.
what is the difference between Eclipse IDE and Photon, sir? There is, I saw Photon
Photon
also.
is one of the version, one of the, Android versions used to be there, right? Like they used to compare with the Donut, KitKat, like that, okay? In the Eclipse also, Photon is one of the things.
So which one to practice, sir? Actually, Eclipse install.
Take the
Which one
latest.
to
I
install?
always take the latest. I don't recommend any particular one. I'll go to the official website of Eclipse, and in the downloads page,
Send
what
that link,
the
sir.
latest one I'll get. I'll get that. Okay. Once you download and launch, you'll get to know which version of this one is. Okay.
Can you
I'll
take
show
that screenshot or his link, sir? Just share that link in the chat.
this
A
one.
screenshot is also. Yeah, screenshot or link. that we don't, because a lot of, proxy websites are there. It will route to different, confusing.
Okay, sure,
Maybe
sure,
you
no
can take a
problem.
screenshot or link here.
Yeah, I'm posting that in the chat box. You can take it from there.
Because different regions, it will bypass actually. For example, people are there in
Okay.
UK or India.
Okay. Got
Send
it.
the
got
link,
it, got
yeah.
it. Sure. I posted in the chat box. You can take it from there. Okay.
And also
So-
one more thing, sir, you need to uninstall eclipse.exe, yeah, in the control, in the
.eclipse.
.exe.
Install or uninstall? You're asking me about installation or uninstallation?
Uninstallation, sir.
Uninstallation, you have to unpin this and go to here and right click and go to the file location and delete the shortcut. And after that, go to the folder, C drive. The C drive, you go to your username folder. In the username folder, you have C drive users folder will be there. In the users folder, you go to the username folder. In the username folder, you have .eclipse file. Okay. That you
.eclipse
see,
file, okay.
again, it got created because we are installing again, right? So .eclipse file has been successfully created again with this one. Okay. By
And we cannot uninstall in there, sir, directly in control panel.
directly, no.
Uninstall
Control
program, you
panel
cannot
will
do.
not get the option to uninstall Eclipse IDE. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to uninstall
Thank you,
Eclipse
sir.
IDE, this is the way. Okay. But for uninstalling Java, you can go to control panel and that will uninstall. But Eclipse IDE have to be uninstalled like this only. This is the process for uninstalling Eclipse IDE. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Fine. In control panel, we don't have Eclipse IDE option to uninstall, guys. Okay, you can check after installation. You guys can check. You not get option to uninstall Eclipse IDE in the control. You see that option is not coming somehow. Wait a minute, guys. Some loading is going on or something is happening here. It should launch. I'm not able to go with this dialog somehow. Alt tab. See, yeah, here. I want to stop, but it's not going there. I go here, it's coming here. Not getting it. Is it loading or what is happening? I don't know, but somehow it's not working. I'll just close that and do the installation again, guys. Okay, just give me a second. Let me do the installation again. Downloads. Again, I double click on the Eclipse.exe file. I'll just double click on the Eclipse.exe file. Once I double click, guys, I'll get the installation wizard here. Just give me a second. Let's wait for the installation wizard to come. I don't want to switch now because once I switch, right, it's not responding much. Better I don't want to switch now. Eclipse installer will take some time, guys. Be with me. I'll be completing this and I'll just launch and show you a sample program in that and show you the difference between normal notepad. You see this kind of dialog will come Eclipse installer. Some loading is happening. Just observe what I'm trying to do, guys, in this installation wizard. What I'm trying to do is very important. We have not installed Eclipse IDE yet. Using double clicked on exe file and this options came. Which option you would like to select, guys? Which option do you prefer? Eclipse for Java developers or Eclipse for enterprise Java and web developers, or Eclipse for IDE for C++, C++ developers, or which one you want to choose? I recommend to choosing the second because it has all the options. You can write TypeScript here, JavaScript here. Okay, but here only Java, only few features are there here. Okay. The essential tools for Java developer, including Java IDE, Git kind, XML editor, Maven, and Gradle integration is there here. But here you have a lot of other options like Java IDE tools for JavaScript, TypeScript, Java server pages, faces, YAML. So in real time, we don't know what kind of things we have to use. So it's better go with this version, guys. Okay, why to compromise here when you have an enterprise given for free, right? Why to have to go with the basic version when an enterprise version is given for free, right? So enterprise edition is the best option. Second option is the best. Everyone type second in the chat box. Enterprise or second, you write in the chat box so that you guys can remember. Either you have to use the enterprise edition. That is second option. That is a second option. That is enterprise edition. you have to use. Okay, select that option. The moment you select that option, right, you will get this kind of dialog where the Eclipse IDE will be installed in your machine. See program files Java. Sorry, it's taking the Java from this, and in which folder it is getting installed. In which folder it is getting installed? See users. You see username folder. .eclipse file I deleted, right? The .eclipse file. Okay, that is nothing but it's getting installed. Okay, if you delete the .eclipse file, the uninstallation will be done. Okay, that's the reason you have to remember this path, guys. Okay, go to this username folder and see delete the .eclipse folder. Then uninstallation will automatically be happened. Okay, when you install it, it clearly giving the path where it is installing the Eclipse in the form of .eclipse folder. It's installing inside the .eclipse. You'll have JE2 and all the stuff. Click on install. It will take some time, guys. Okay, it is asking me to accept the license agreement or something. Accept now. I'm saying installation is going on. Yes, enterprise edition you have to use. Okay.
Hello, Arun.
Yes.
If I have to switch the first option to second option, do I lose my project or?
You will not lose your project because project will be saved at one location in your machine. Earlier, if you
Okay.
remember, right, I have taken a screenshot here. You remember that the paths of the projects. You see here, I'll say screenshot. I'll just search for while the installation is going on. I'll type for screenshots here. If you go to the screenshots folder, I have taken a screenshot of my paths where I have my project code and all. Okay, if you uninstall Eclipse IDE, it doesn't remove your project things. Okay, you see, even the Eclipse IDE is not there also, the folders will be there in your machine. Project folders will be there in your machine. The previous project folders will be there in your machine. I have taken a screenshot of that where my previous projects are there. Whether you have uninstalled Eclipse IDE also, the project code will still be there. Okay, for example, here, current batch, I didn't create anything. Previous batch, C QFox batch 1. Okay, I'll go to that location. C drive. In that C drive QFox folder, in that QFox folder, I'll go to batch 1. Okay. In this, my projects are there. You see, first project, Selenium project, important projects are there here. Okay. The code is not gone. Did the code get deleted when I uninstall Eclipse IDE in my machine? No, the code is still there. Got it?
Yes.
But when you try to uninstall, right, before uninstalling, just copy the paths of the project locations that are there in your machine. Okay, in the form of screenshot. I have multiple workspaces, right? I have taken the screenshot. In your case, you can just copy that in Notepad or paste the folder locations of your projects there. Okay, workspace locations there. Okay, that will be okay.
Got it.
Got
you
it,
will
right?
get the Notepads also, na? Notepads also will be there, na? Notepad file for all the programs.
I didn't get that. Come
In
again.
the path, Eclipse path, there will be. Assume that you have written some 50 programs. Everything will be there in the form of Notepad actually.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes, you are asking me like if I have uninstalled Eclipse IDE, I don't have Eclipse IDE, and you still want to open the programs, you can open or not. You are asking, right?
No, where to copy that Notepad files? Can you show me that one, sir?
Which Notepad files?
Your Java programs, sir. I mean, assume that you
You
have
see,
written
this
some 50
project already
programs.
created in Eclipse IDE long back. Okay, I installed Eclipse IDE. Still, this project location is there in my machine. I go to this, and here, if I go into the SRC folder, I'll have all the Java files here. You see,
SRC
this
folder, right? Yeah.
packages, and you don't. It will be there in your machine. You don't have to do anything there. Okay, you just remember the path of the projects, path of the workspaces. I'll explain what
But even if you
workspaces
delete
are.
also, it will be there, sir. Even if you delete
Yeah,
.exe
even
file
if you
also.
uninstall Eclipse ID also, that will be there. Okay, it will not go anywhere in your machine only, but you have to remember the path where you have saved the projects.
Okay.
When you uninstall
Normally, where the
Eclipse
default
ID,
path,
right? When you uninstall Eclipse ID, projects will not go. Only Eclipse
so
ID
normally, where
software
is the
will go.
default path, sir? Where is the default path normally?
Normally, default path it will show you. Like I'll show you, right? When I launch Eclipse ID, right, in C drive in some kind of folder, it will show you. Okay, but we can change that folder path because I every time change it. Okay, I don't want to remember that. So I have not remembered that, but it will save in some location in C drive only. Okay.
So basically, if we create a workspace, then everything saves on that
Yes, that
workspace, and
workspace
then
will
we
not
can.
be deleted until you go and manually delete that workspace,
Got
right?
it.
On that folder, it will not be deleted. Okay, so whether you install older version of Eclipse IDE, install latest version of uninstall older version, install latest version. If you give the path of your previous workspaces, right, it will access the projects from there. Got it?
Okay, got it. That's easy. Yeah.
So what is this version, sir? Actually, installing IDE version. You can ping the
We'll
chat.
see that once it is launched, right? I'll show you everything. Okay. Because I don't know which versions they are saying, some names they are giving, right? We have to find out. Okay. So they are not outside. So once we go inside it, this is the latest version only. This is, you can see that, right? 2024-032 something is there. This is March.
So that link is sir. That link
March,
is
March 2024, I think so. I didn't get that, Srinivas. Come again. Your voice was breaking.
Sir, that link, sir, can you put it
Already posted in the chat box.
Eclipse IDE?
Eclipse ID link already posted in the chat. You can take it from there. 2137 timestamp in the Zoom chat. 2137 timestamp in the chat. You have the Eclipse ID download option, download link.
Again, sir, I'm not getting. Can you post again? Because I'm in my chat, it's not there.
Not there in your chat. 1 minute.
Yeah, can you paste, sir? I just copy paste it.
Posted properly only, but I'm posted again. You see in the Zoom chat. Yeah, even Azhar has posted.
Got. Yeah, got. Downloads is there. Yeah.
That is the link only. That is the link from where you have to download and install the Eclipse IDE, latest version of Eclipse IDE in your machine, and select the Enterprise Edition. Is the video got struck for anyone? Is the video got struck? Kavya, for you, is the video got struck? I'm moving my screen. The installation will take some time. It may look like struck, but is it struck for anyone? No, right? Yeah. The installation is same, static screen will be there for a while because until the installation is done, right? It will be like that only. Once the installation is done, I'll just run a sample program in Eclipse IDE and we'll stop the session for today. Okay, for today will be good. Tomorrow I'll explain, not tomorrow, I think on Monday, right? Tomorrow we have all the sessions blocked for batch 1, guys. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, batch 1, guys. All the sessions will be taken for batch 1. Okay, so try to, because I want to complete their portion for them because they have reached a particular state where, it's getting more delayed. So I have blocked the sessions, Saturday and Sunday sessions for batch 1, guys. Okay, for some time. Okay. No regular sessions will be there on the weekends and everything will be on the Selenium Java automation for the batch 1. If you want to attend that batch 1 sessions also, you can attend, guys. No problems. Okay. We are currently working on
what topics are you are covering tomorrow?
Currently we are in middle of a particular topic where, tables, dynamic tables I'm covering.
Time, sir? Same time?
Morning onwards
morning.
to the evening. Total day it will be. Okay. I'll give some small breaks and we'll be continuing like that.
At what time India time? At what time, sir, it is?
India time, 7 a.m. IST.
Oh, for us, it is midnight. Not possible.
Yeah, may not be possible. But that is for batch 1, right? So there is no other way for me. So they're asking me. So.
Security testing, what happened, sir? After that, did you speak to him? Any upcoming is planning to take or?
Yeah, I asked him to give a course curriculum or something so that it will be clear for him what he want to cover, right? Asked him at least some basic like a list of items, that he want to train the people on. So I didn't get any reply from him. I have to follow up on that with him. It will take time. Let him, give some time. Maybe on weekends or something. I'll check with him. He'll be free on weekends. Tomorrow I'll check with him.
Thank you, sir.
Updates for something. Okay, I just have to make a note. You see, a lot of pending things are there. My site is also down. Okay, I have to see that. I have to work with the developer now.
The Playwright and Cypress also similar to Java programming. Is it? What is that, sir?
Cypress uses JavaScript. Cypress uses JavaScript. I think Playwright will use Java also. I think so.
So instead of Java, we can write Playwright in Eclipse IDE also for executing the programs.
I never use Playwright basically, but Playwright is from Microsoft, and where you have to use Java programming. But there is a video on my YouTube channel. You can check that. Okay, given by Kaushik Chatterjee. Okay, there you'll get complete idea on what is Playwright, Microsoft Playwright. We'll explore that things. Okay, in the coming days, right? We'll explore. Today itself, I got some corporate training requirement, but I have not taken that. Okay. So because I'm kind of busy, right? I'm not taken that. So there, all the topics are there. I'll show you. Okay, there's a PDF
Sir, you are
file.
in automation lead, sir, now? Senior lead, automation in the current
No,
company?
I am a full-time trainer now. I have resigned my job 5 years back.
Oh, full-time trainer now. Very good.
A full-time trainer. I work on my YouTube channel every day. After these trainings are over, right? Either I take corporate trainings or I will not be free because I'll be very busy also. Because I am not able to get time to complete my YouTube things only. Okay, every day I'm working on something on YouTube. Today I worked on something is that is tomorrow it will get uploaded. Bubble sort algorithm I have worked on. Okay, and currently I'm working on JDBC connection program and creating the content for the interview questions. Sure, I'll do that. Just you see, this is taking a lot of time, guys. I thought it would be completed, but it's taking a lot of time today. Is the problem with Eclipse?
Also, batch you can start, sir, slowly. Upcoming.
But
A lot of people will join.
already I'm busy, but weekdays I can plan. If that is really people are looking for, I have to know first of all. Weekdays, if anyone is interested in Telugu, I can take that. Weekdays, not on weekdays, that too on normal timings, not in morning hours or evening hours, general hours, afternoon or something, after afternoon or something. I can take on weekends, weekdays, sorry, Monday to Friday. Daily 2 hours or 3 hours I can take if they're interested anyone. But I'll check with my team if they're, I'll just ask them to, find out if anyone is interested in Telugu. Yeah, Telugu, everyone understand Telugu. Already created some YouTube videos on my QFox, but I felt that I have to do it separately. There's another channel I would like to create and create Telugu content, but I'm not getting time. Okay. Yeah, 65 videos I created, but I would like to create another channel and would like to create a dedicated Telugu channel for Telugu audience. Okay, so what so this is coming, guys. Currently, this is coming. Can you see that while the installation is going on, I got this trust artifacts. Just select this unsigned. Select always trust content. Yes, I accept the risk. All the checkbox you select and accept the risk. Don't worry about this risk. Nothing is there here. It is a confirmation from your side. That's it. Just click on trust selected. It will be done. Okay, the installation will proceed. Yeah, I
Sir,
want to
what
create a
about
dedicated
what
YouTube
about
channel. Yes, okay, so let's see how it goes in the coming days. Yeah, Praveen.
what about API testing, sir? Like anything that you're planning to cover in future? Because I saw
API,
like last
API.
API testing. API
Yes,
testing.
I'll plan API. That's what I am behind. For batch one, I'll start. Okay, initially. For batch one, I'll start. So once batch one is completed, right, then I'll start that. Okay. For now, installation is complete here, guys. Eclipse IDE installation is done. You can close this if you want to. Okay. You can create a desktop shortcut, start menu shortcut. That's okay if you want to create. Otherwise, if you're not interested in these shortcuts, you can uncheck them if you want. Why they are not getting selected. Okay, fine. Anyhow, I'll close this. I don't want to. Do you want to launch it now? No, I don't want to launch it. Okay. I have not launched it, guys. There is a reason why I have not launched it. It created a shortcut icon. I'll delete that shortcut. I don't want the shortcut also. What I have to do here is, have installed successfully. I have installed Eclipse IDE in my machine. If I have to launch it, I have to search for Eclipse. I have to search for Eclipse here, and then I'll get the option here. You see, I'm getting the app option, right? So when I search for Eclipse, I'll get the Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java and Web Developer 2024-03 version. This is the version of the software. Right click here and say pin to start. Pin to start. Pin to start means what? If you click on this icon, you will get this option here. This is a pin to start. Now from here, you can, from there or here, anywhere, again, you can type Eclipse and you'll get this option. Again, right click here. This time instead of pin to start, pin to taskbar you say. Then if you say pin to taskbar, it will come here, guys. Okay, you can move it here if you are, every time you click here, right, it's automatically it will open. It's better you move here so that you don't generally click here. Okay. So here, very simple way to launch Eclipse IDE every time is like once you pin to the taskbar, right, click on the Eclipse IDE, Eclipse IDE will launch. Okay. What is the version you are getting? March 2024 is the latest version. Okay. March 2024 is the version. Now we are in May. After they release another version, we may get June or something. We don't know how they will release a version. The latest version is from March. Okay.
24 na?
24-03 is the latest version that I'm currently using at this time. Okay. Tomorrow it may change. I don't know. Azhar is asking me a question like, I have a doubt after joining a company as automation tester. Can you please tell what my roles and responsibilities will be? what your roles and responsibilities will be. Like, you will be asked either to create a framework or, okay. Yeah, it depends. So the thing here is, it depends on company to company. Some companies may expect you to create a framework. Also, some companies will have an existing framework. Okay. Based on your experience and all, they may ask you to create a framework, or, if you don't have, you're appointed at a different level already, the company has a framework, right? They have to create the automation scripts, okay, on a daily basis. You see, I have launched Eclipse IDE, guys. When I launched Eclipse IDE, Eclipse IDE launcher has come here, selected directory. You see, in which default location it will create the projects you said, right? These are location. Able to see the default location? Once after you install Eclipse IDE and launch it for the first time, you will get the default location given by Eclipse IDE, where if you don't change this location, by default, your projects will be saved at this workspace. This is called as workspace location. Everyone type in the chat box.
Just paste, sir, that one. Paste, sir. Please paste that one.
You'll get it when you install Eclipse IDE. You'll get it. Why to paste?
Okay.
If you install Eclipse IDE, this is the only thing you will get in your machine. Okay. What
Just
you
to
will
match whether it is correct or not. Yeah.
This is my username folder, right? You will have a different username folder. Okay, that will be different for everyone. C users, some username folder, Eclipse workspace. Okay, this is how it will be there. Okay, it's a workspace. It's called as workspace. Everyone type in the chat box workspace. Everyone type workspace in the chat box. Everyone type workspace in the chat box. Yes. Yeah, this is a default location where the projects will be stored. If you have, don't change it up. But I don't want this location to be for storing my projects. What I will do is I'll click on browse and change the location. Where I want to change the location, I want to go to once. Generally, all my workspace locations are here in my QFox folder is there. Here I created a lot of workspaces, guys. I'll create one more workspace for batch 2 people, right? I'll say as batch 2 workspace, okay? Batch 2 will be enough, I guess. Batch 2, I'll say. Okay, this is batch 2. What is the workspace location I'm giving? In C drive QFox folder, I'm giving this name as batch 2 because you are from batch 2, right? I'm giving batch 2. Select folder. You see, I changed the folder location. I'm not choosing the default location. I can create any number of workspaces, guys. This is one workspace I created. You can create more workspaces also. Okay. Now click on launch. It's okay because in one workspace you can practice. In one workspace you can do the real-time stuff. In another workspace you can do training. Okay. In another workspace you can do R&D. Like that, create multiple workspace, no problem. You can create multiple workspaces, but for now, I created a batch 2 workspace where only the batch 2 related stuff will be there. Okay. Whatever programs I'm going to create in the coming days, I will be in that batch 2 workspace for your batch. Yeah, mostly that will be same. If you are confused, right? In QFox, you search for this. QFox Eclipse Mac, you search for that. Okay. QFox Eclipse Java Mac, like that you search in the QFox website. Anyhow, it is launching, right? I'll show you right now. If you are a Mac user, you already created something for you. Just go to my YouTube channel and search for. Go to my YouTube channel and search for QFox. Search for QFox space Eclipse, let's say Eclipse Mac. Then you'll get that video. Okay, you'll get that video installing Eclipse IDE on Mac and launching it. How to do that in Mac machine. Similarly, you can search for QFox space Java Mac. You will get how to download and install Java in your Mac machine. How to perform testing on Mac, installing Java on Mac and configuring Java home. Everything is there here, guys. You can go to the videos and okay, understand, right? Just Google search. Yeah, how to create multiple workspaces. We'll see that later. But for now, let's not worry about that. Okay. Yeah, when you are launching, you can browse and create another workspace. Okay. When you are launching, you can browse and create one more workspace. Okay. For now, I am creating only one workspace. Maximize this. By default, welcome screen will come. Close the welcome screen. That is not required. Click on this. Okay. Here you see some Windows Defender exclusion check. My antivirus. Okay. Exclude Eclipse IDE from being scanned to improve performance. Proceed. I don't want my Eclipse IDE to be scanned with my antivirus, so I'm just selecting that option. Now, once you are here, guys, you see, do you want allow this app to make just say yes? Some why I got that I don't know, but okay, some links are coming. That's okay. Ignore them. That doesn't matter. So next thing is here there are no projects. You see, there is something known as Project Explorer here. This is Eclipse IDE editor. You see, Does the Eclipse IDE editor looks kind of advanced when compared to the normal notepad? Do you see this editor kind of advanced? Does it look like advanced when compared to the normal notepad? Yes or no? Yes, right? Yes, it looks advanced. Now, how to create a project? Simply click on File, select New option, and select Project option. Okay, or you can right click here in this Project Explorer, or you have options here. You see, create a project, like that. Some options are there. You see, for the first time, you will get this option. If you already have a project, you will not get this. Then you have to go with this file. It's better to go with file, guys. Don't depend on this. Go to the file menu and select new option, and then select project. Everyone type file, new project. Everyone type file, new, and then project. Select that. Everyone type that file, new project. File, in the file menu, under the new option, you have to select project option. Then you will get this project dialog. File, new project. Okay, file, new project. Then you'll get this new project. Here, search for, here you need to search for Java. When you search for Java, right? When you search for Java here, you will get this Java folder somewhere. Somewhere here you have to get why it's not filtering. By search here, it should filter, guys. Okay, all the Java related stuff, it should filter. You see, there is a Java folder here, or you can select this Java project, or you can expand the Java folder and select this Java project. Both are same. Click on next. Once you click on next, guys, once you click on next, the Java, you see, you are able to create a Java project. Create a new Java project dialog will come. Don't worry about any of these options. Don't worry about any of these options. Just give the project name. What is the project name? Java project for batch 2. Java project for batch 2. Okay, Java project for batch 2. You can give any name here. You can give any name here, guys. But you just give any name here. Java project for batch 2. Make sure that it is in upper camel case. Okay, make sure the name is in upper camel case. It's a everyone will follow this kind of convention. Okay, upper camel case. That means you can have any number of words in the project name, but first letter of every word should be in capital case. This is called as upper camel case. Everyone type in the chat box upper camel case. Everyone type in the chat box upper camel case. Upper camel, not camel case. There is lower camel case also. It's upper camel case. There can be multiple words defining the project name, and the first letter of the first word, or all these words from starting the first word will be in capital letter. Okay, that's how you have to create the project name. Okay, so project name as upper camel case, right? Correct. And click on finish, guys. The moment you click on finish, the project will be created here in a while. Okay, the project is getting, just give the project name and click on create. Okay, you see, you got this dialog, open associated perspective. Remember my decision and say open perspective. Remember my decision and say open perspective. After I say that, the loading is happening, guys. Loading is happening. Okay, the loading is happening. Okay, the project will be created. You see on the left side, you can see under the project explorer. Have you seen the project created, guys? Java project with a given name. Is the project created? Yes or no? Yes, class and project both should be in uppercase. The project is created, guys. Expand this project. Expand this project. Go to the SRC folder. Go to the SRC folder. Expand that. By default, some module info.java file is coming. Delete that. I don't need that. We don't need that. So right click on this Java file and simply say delete. And simply say delete, guys. Say OK. Once you say OK, right click on this and say create new class. Just simply say create new class. So where to write the Java programs, guys? Now tell me. Under this project, by default, project is like this. If I have to write the programs, I have to expand the project. I'll get SRC. What SRC means? Source. SRC means what, guys? SRC means what? SRC stands for source. SRC stands for what? Type in the chat box source. Under the source folder, SRC folder, right click on this folder and select new class. Everyone type here SRC new class. Everyone type SRC new class in the chat box. SRC new class. SRC new class. You have to type SRC new option, and then followed by you have to select the class option. Then you will get a dialog here saying create a new Java class. Create a new Java class kind of file you will get. You don't have to do any coding, guys. Simply give the name of the file. You can write first program. Okay, first Java program. You see how many words are there here? How many words are there in the naming of the class? While I'm naming this particular class in the name field, how many words are there? 3 words are there. There are 3 words. Okay, there are 3 words. Okay, there are 3 words. First Java program, there are 3 words. In that every word, first letter is in capital letter. Can you see that? What kind of case it is? What kind of case it is? Now tell me what type of case this is. Which type of case or naming convention it is? Upper camel case. It's upper camel case, right? Similar to the project name, we have to give the class names also in the upper camel case. And then next thing is that initially you select these options, guys. Okay, you don't have to write this code. Just select this checkbox option. Public static void main. Main method code will be automatically created. Class code also with this name will be automatically created. You don't have to write any code. Eclipse IDE will write the code for you. Click on finish. You see that I am not writing any code by default in the Java program. Some code will be by default coming. Some code will be by default coming. That is public class, class name, first name. Okay. I would like to increase this. Control plus you press. It will increase the font size. Public class, class name. Whatever the class name I gave here, the Java file name while creating that, that will come as a class name, first Java program. And inside that, this code has automatically come. This is nothing but the green color thing is a comment. You can remove that. Okay. Now write some code here. I'll write a very simple program. System.out. Println. Don't worry about this code, guys. If you don't understand the code, don't worry. I'm going to explain all this coding related stuff in the next session. Okay. Today I want to show you how to use Eclipse IDE, how to download, install Eclipse IDE and run the program. That's it. Okay. Till there only I want to cover. This is one sample statement I'm writing. So I would like to print my name. When I run this program, what should be printed? My name should be printed. That only you understand. How I am writing all this code doesn't matter. I didn't write this code at all. I made the Eclipse IDE to write all the code. Whatever the code I have written is only the system.out.println statement. Whatever the text you provide, that will be printed in the output. Now save this. And if you have to run the program, how to run the program? Right click on this file, say run as. Did you get this run options in Notepad? Did you get this run options in the Notepad? Guys, did you get this run options in the Notepad? No, right? You're able to get the run options here. Right click run as. You see Java application option is coming. Not only that, guys, if you do any mistakes here, if I remove the semicolon, at the end of every statement in English, you have a full stop, right? At the end of every statement in Eclipse IDE, you will have a semicolon symbol, okay? If you remove the semicolon, it's against the rules of Java. And Java compiling is automatically happening where insert semicolon to complete. Did I compile manually? Did I compile manually or on the program to get that error coming? No, Eclipse IDE will automatically compile and display the errors here before you run the programs, okay? That's how sophisticated the Eclipse IDE is, okay? If you're using Eclipse IDE, lot of things you don't have to do manually, guys. Compiling you don't have to do manually, because when you write the programs itself, while you are writing the code itself, it will decide whether there is a problem or not. Okay, if you remove the semicolon, immediately compiling is happening and you see giving the error. This is the advantage of this kind of editors. Like that, many other advantages are there that I'm going to cover in the upcoming sessions. But for now, I have written a new code and right click here and say run as Java application option. The program will run. You see, it is asking me whether you want to save. Always save. Right? You don't ask me to save. Every time I run the program, you automatically save. You see, this is also there. So I have run the program, guys. Did I get the output in the output console? In the console, did I get my output of this program? Arun Moturi. Okay, is my Arun Moturi founder at geofox.com website. Okay, like this, if I change the code, let's say text somewhat. Okay, run this code. Write this. This time, after running, you see Arun Motori, founder at geofox.com will come. Okay. So this is what is simple program, guys. I want your focus to be on Eclipse IDE rather than on the program. This is how we can run the programs, and this is how the advanced editor look like. Okay. This is how the advanced editor will look like, guys. So we completed this. We created a sample Java program and executed it. But how to understand the program and all, each and every part of the program understanding, right? What is public means, what is class means, what is this class name, what is this curly brace, what is this closing curly brace, what is this public, what is this static, what is this void, what is this main, what is this string of args, what is this starting brace, ending brace, what is the system, what is this out, what is this println, what is this particular circular brackets and text semicolon. All the things I'll cover in the upcoming sessions. I didn't start the Java yet. I only showed you how to install the editors and all, and how to use editors to run the programs. That's only the thing. This is our future. So this is how the projects we can create. Can we create this kind of projects in Notepad? Normal default Notepad, can you create the projects like this and create any number of classes under that? Is it possible? If you want to run it, there are multiple ways to run it. Open the file, right click on this code and say run as Java application. This is one option. Okay, right click, run as Java application, or you can right click on the file name, again run as Java application, or you have a run option here. Okay, you have a run option. Whatever the file that is open here, you can click on this that will also do the same thing. It will run the code. Okay. Multiple ways are there. Right click on the file, say run as Java application, or right click on the file name, say run as Java application. Either right click on the code on the file name, or whatever the currently opened is there, right? Here you can click on the run option. That also will run. Multiple options will be there. Okay. Yeah, maybe shortcut also will be there for that. What is the shortcut? You can, you can get a shortcut also. But I prefer running like this because I use mouse a lot. You see, the shortcut is also there. Alt Shift XJ or something is there. Okay. Whatever the shortcuts you want to do, you can do that. But I generally prefer right click on this code and then run as Java application because I use. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions?
Package you don't need to create. Only you created project and class. Na?
Sorry, if you don't create, default package will be created. It's not a package at all. Okay. It's just an imaginary thing here. Okay. Eclipse IDE is creating a default package, which is a imaginary thing. It doesn't exist actually. Okay. You can create a package. That packages concept I'll cover later. Okay.
So which you want to create first, sir? Project or package?
I didn't create the package at all, right? So you can create like this.
Only project and class, na? Only two things.
Directly, this is the first day, right? I don't want to create anything. Okay. Simply in the upcoming sessions, I'll show you how to create packages and all. Okay. If you don't create package means what will happen is you are not organizing the stuff. Okay. You see, you have a room with a lot of books and you don't organize them in your shelves and all in a proper way. What will happen? A lot of confusion will be there when you are trying to pick the book, right? The same thing will happen here. Tomorrow, you are going to create hundreds of Java files under this project. And if you are not organizing them under related classes and related Java files under different packages, if you are not doing that, okay, that is a problem. That's the packages are required for that purpose. Okay. But for now, this is a simple program I am demonstrating. For that, I don't need any package. It's not compulsory to create a package and under that file, you don't have to create. Okay. Directly under the project, you can create the file. By default, Eclipse IDE will say the default package, but it's an imaginary package which doesn't exist at all. Okay. After we complete the framework part and then we'll start API testing for batch 1. Okay. After we complete the framework part, we are going to do some R&D on the frameworks in Selenium Java automation in depth. So after that is completed, we'll start the API. Till then API will not be started, but we are trying our level best to get to that level, Madhuri. Okay, can you please open your build path once, right click on the project. Okay, properties, Java build path. Yeah, tell me. I went to the build path. What do you want? Pradeep. Pradeep, what do you want in the build path? I opened the build path here. What do you want to know, Pradeep?
Maybe version he need to sometimes we need to change compiler options, na? 1.7, 1.8.
Don't worry about that. While explaining Java, right? I'll let you know when the time comes. Okay. At this moment, don't worry about that. Okay. So what happens here is there is Java compiler option here also. By default, it is set the Java compiler to 21. By default, it's set to 21. So you will not get any compiler errors. You don't have to set anything. Anyhow, it's setting to
Suppose,
the 21.
if you have old version, we can change, sir, there. Suppose you have Java 8.
Uncheck this one and select the older version if you want. If you want to use 8 version, 9 version, compiler version, you can change
but,
it.
advanced settings also we need to change, na? Control panel also. We need
No
to
need
change
to
that path.
Here only we have to change. Whatever the version of Java you have installed, up to that compiler version you will get. Okay. There are some features in Java which are introduced in 9, 10 like that. Okay. If you want to use that features, right, you have to change the versions here. Okay. If you don't want to take that headache, right, simply select this option and say 21. Okay. So that is better. Okay. So
suppose, sir, a small doubt. Suppose in the control panel advanced settings, we have Java 8 actually, Java 9. Okay. Java 9 is there.
Okay. Here you will get up to 9.
Sorry, Java 21 is there. Sorry, Java 21 is there, and you install Java. When you type Java minus version, you will get 21 version.
Yes,
but here you change 21 to 8 actually, like 8.1 here.
Yeah, we can change that. We can change that.
So then what will happen, sir? Which one to take?
It will not consider the latest features of Java.
But the advanced settings,
compiler will not compile the latest features of Java. That's what will happen, and you will get the compiler errors because Java 8 compiler or Java 7 compiler will not identify the latest features that are introduced in Java 21 version.
Okay, so advanced settings path is important. What and all you Java install, there only you need to change here, right?
If you are getting compiler errors, so when you are writing using some latest features of Java after Java 8 or something, you are getting some errors, right? Then go and check here. Then only you have to go and check. No need to check also. Okay. Go to this location and see which, if you are getting compiler errors, even though you have written the proper code for that latest versions of Java, then you go and check this one and change the version here. Okay, that is okay. Then only it is required to change. Otherwise, you don't have to break your head. Got it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay, this is what I wanted to cover today. I think it's a very lengthy session. That's okay because this installation has to be done in a go. Okay. So tomorrow, I mean, from Monday onwards, whatever the sessions we are going to have on the weekdays, right? I'm going to cover from the very basics of Java, like ABCDs of Java, I'll cover, and how to understand the Java programs and where this project got created, what is a workspace, how can you create multiple workspaces. Everything I'll cover in the next session. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. I don't think I have a lot of time. I'll try to, upload these recordings. Maybe I'll try to upload the recordings by tonight, but, Telegram group, Evernote links and, that I'll share by tomorrow morning. Okay. Tomorrow morning I'll share. Okay. Evernote links and
Okay,
all. This Evernote link, if you want, I can share right away. Just
Sir,
copy
you
this.
have any step-by-step screenshots, sir, for this one? All three in a document, you got it? Any Word document screenshots?
For
Step by
what?
step.
No, there is no
For this
screenshot.
complete installation.
No,
Okay.
this is changing every time, right? Different versions are changing, so it's very difficult for us to,
Okay, I'll
capture
prepare
the
one and
screenshot.
I'll send, sir.
No,
I'll
no need
prepare
to
one.
prepare. Why to waste your time? Don't do that. Okay. Video is
Yeah, don't
better.
take much time. Yeah.
No, video is better. Why? Because, you want to prepare, you prepare, but, another version comes, right? The steps will change again. Okay. How many times you will hard work? Okay. That's the reason.
Mhm.
It's better to, don't document everything. That will take a lot of time. Yeah, sure. I'll upload everything. Don't worry, I'll upload everything. For now, I'll share these notes. Anyhow, today is Java first session, right? I'll share the notes. Create a short URL. Just create for this Evernote. I'm tiny URL maker. I'm just using free. Okay, this one I have. This is all free shortcut URL shortener. I'll use and paste the link and shorten URL here. Okay, should get the URL. Shortened URL, I have to get it. I'll paste that in the WhatsApp group, guys. Okay, you can take it from there, and in Zoom chat also I'll paste it. If you want, you can take it from there. Just give me a second. Why it's taking so much of time? Almost there. Let's set up your account. I don't want to set up your. Go back. This is not free then. URL shortener. So not you have a lot of long URL. Yeah, short URL is this one. Okay. I'll go here and I'll paste in the chat, Zoom chat. I'll just paste in the Zoom chat, guys. Just give me a second. I'll paste in the Zoom chat. And also I'll paste in the WhatsApp group also. I'll upload the recordings, guys, by tomorrow morning. It will be done. Okay. By tomorrow morning, it will be done, guys. Just give me some time. Because the session has taken a lot of time for us, so it is not possible for me. WhatsApp.
You go. There is a question. There is
Yes.
a question from Pradeep. And then that had happened to me like earlier. I don't have that issue, but I want to know why that is happening.
Okay, what is the question?
He says in my machine GRE system library Java SE 1.8 is showing under project instead of Java SE 21. Why?
Okay, did you set the path?
Pradeep, can you answer him?
Let me see.
I check the path, but every time I want to change the path. Every project I want to change the path.
In JRE system library is showing under project instead of. Okay, this one you are saying?
There. Yeah, yes, sir. This one.
This one it's showing.
Java SE 1.8 showing.
Okay, maybe your Eclipse IDE is set to that path. So what you can do is like when you create a project, right? When you create a project,
Okay.
let's say when you are creating a project, right, you have an option to select that option. Okay, which version of Java you have to use, you can select that. I'm trying to create a new project, but I'm not getting the dialog here. Okay, new project. And you see here, use an execution environment is there. Na? Here by default, when you are running, this may be the option that would have been selected. You can change that to 21. While creating the project itself, you do that and click on finish. Then you will get that.
Yes, sir, I change that every project or only once?
Every project. If that
It's
is
coming
not by default, if it is
coming
taking,
for every project.
means you have to change it to every project. Okay. When you are creating
By
the
default taking.
yeah, by default you have to do that, or you can go to properties, Java build path. In the Java build path, this is there or not. Libraries you can go, and here you see which library is there. You just find it out. Okay. Otherwise, you add the jar sign, or add library. You can say. So in that library, you can go with
GRS system library. Then after
execution environment, and then select the required environment.
Java 21.
Then change it. Okay, it will get changed.
Okay.
Okay. There are the ways. You see, all these are the options. You can Google it out. Okay, you'll get all these things. Okay, try it out. Okay, so these are the things why you are getting Java 8, right? You can change it like that to 21, and you can change the Java compiler also. Go to properties, and along with that, also go to Java compiler here and change the Java compiler version to 21. Okay, it is better. Use the latest versions. Okay, clear now, Pradeep?
Clear.
Okay, great. Google Drive is not opening. Everyone able to open the Google Drive? It will open only if you have the access. Maybe try to see in the browser where you're opening the Google Drive link, right? You have logged in with the email address that you have given to our team. Okay, Kavya? Kavya, right? Kavya, Google Drive will open, but only the thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that in that particular browser, you just install a separate browser like Opera browser, I recommend. In the Opera browser, log into your Gmail address that you have given to our team to register with for our classes. Okay. So there you try to log in and then open the Google Drive link in the new tab. It will open. Is that fine? Try that. Yeah, you have access. Okay, and great. But did you log into your email address? Try that in Opera browser and let me know, Kavya, freshly. Try that in Opera browser, install Opera browser and log in with your Gmail address that you have given to Javed. And in the new tab, open the Google Drive link and see whether you are able to open or not. In some cases, if you are using your office laptop, it is not possible to open because office laptops, right? They'll not allow you to open the Google Drive links. Okay, try to use another laptop in that case. If you have an office laptop, you cannot open. Try that and let me know in the next session. Okay. Yeah, fine, guys. It's already late. I think we can discuss our other doubts in the next session on Monday. Okay, we'll have some time on Monday. So on a stretch, we have to complete today's session. So that's all for today, guys. Whatever the doubts you have, you can just make a note and ask me in the next session. Okay. So because it's already 10:30, so I would not would like to delay the stuff more behind that. Okay. Fine. So welcome everyone. Yeah. See you guys. Bye. And we'll have the next session on Monday evening at 8 p.m. IST. Or you can also join our batch 1 sessions if you're interested. Okay. Where we are covering the calendar and table related stuff we are trying to automate this weekend. Okay. If you are interested, you can come and attend those sessions. Fine, guys. Bye, everyone. See you then. Bye, everyone.